John, one of the funniest things that has ever happened, honestly, I think ever on the network, happened last night. And we've had a day to reflect. And I hope you're not as mad as you were yesterday. Because that shit, like, the comments on that video, the messages we've gotten, bro. I mean, Mike is the star, bro.
Yep.
The absolute star.
And he kept messaging me, and
you got a message from Mike?
I got a message from Mike, and he was reaching out, and then I got a message from his cousin.
His cousin, wow.
His cousin. You know what his cousin's name was?
What is it?
Mike Hunt.
Wow.
God damn it.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in a doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Mario.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Marco G from 16 Fix.
Whoa.
Okay, don't.
Alrighty.
Wow.
I'm trying
Jesus
to own it.
Christ.
I'm trying to own it. All right.
Oh, man. Etiquette, my boy.
I got 60 seconds for you, buddy.
Wow. Okay. The whole system went down for a second. Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. We want to thank our friends over at Water Scrapyard and 16 Corner for sponsoring this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. Guys, don't forget to go over 16 Corner. Use code CW10. That's code CW10 during our live recording for 10% off all in-stock items.
Bunch of angels. We have a great show planned for you guys tonight. Not a ton of new figure news. A little bit of drama that we're going to get into, and we're going to take a look, trip down memory lane to look at the what I like to call the figure purgatory, because Eddie mentioned it last week. I thought it'd be fun to go and look at all the figures that Hot Toys has left on the table throughout the years. Dean, before we get into it, let's kick it off with the world's favorite podcast segment.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
It's new this week.
Yeah. What did you get new this week? I didn't get anything, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything.
What'd you get, Mario?
I got the couple waves from the vintage collection. Yes, I still do collect these 3.75 figures. They're absolutely amazing. I love this latest wave that arrived. The one with Quill. Yeah, Quill, Bo-Katan. The God, why am I drawing a blank on everybody now? The Mithril, the
Rebel Soldier,
the Rebel Soldier, all these guys, man. I mean,
Lando.
It's this last wave that you see right here, not so much, but the one before that. I mean, what kind of weirds me out about Hasbro? So I buy these by the case, right? And it's typically 8 figures per case, and usually, 4 figures in the wave. You usually get 2. The wave before that has all these other figures. There's like 6 figures, which only leaves duplicates for 2 figures. So I don't really understand when they do that. I hate when they do, because I'm left with like 4 singles and I got to find duplicates of other ones.
Mario, let me ask you this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the figures you have or had on your wall, most of those are like unpunched and stuff.
Yes.
How do you go
about to ask that?
How do you go about getting those? Because you're ordering these directly from Hasbro Pulse, right?
I'm getting these from Entertainment Earth. So
Entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do you go around getting the unpunched ones?
So the unpunched ones were only offered in the first run. So after like the first couple waves, they started offering unpunched. So if you got them fresh, like online from Entertainment Earth or whatever on-sign retailer, you can get them unpunched fresh from the case. Otherwise, if you were to get them in store, they would already come punched. And they didn't do that for ever since they started redoing the line back in, I think it was 2018 when they brought it back to life. So everything since then has always been punched, which is I'm not a fan of, but it is what it is. I'm just happy that we're getting some of these original figures in the 96.
So Mario, when you say unpunched, the perforation's still there. They just don't have the little hanger tag punched through, correct?
Correct. Right.
I saw one that was just like that at Walmart, but it was the Marvel Retro collection, like the same 3 3/4. It was a Spider-Man. They had 2 of them, but the boxes were like torn to shit. But the little I'd never seen that. I'd never seen that. I was like, I don't know if this is a rare sight in the wild, but it was surprising.
Yeah, from what I understand, those new Marvel ones are actually unpunched as well. So those are, freshly virginized.
Wow. I've seen the Emperor in person. I've seen a few of these in person at Walmart, but the Emperor, holy shit, that thing looks fucking epic, bro. The paint job on that one is ridiculous.
They did a killer job. I mean, considering 3.75, the details that they're getting in these figures these days is freaking next level, man.
Because I almost thought it was digitally printed, right? Or is it paint still?
No, they're still digitally printed.
Yeah, it looked fucking good, bro.
But they still look pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm. Marco, what'd you get?
Yeah, so I got the 3-0 Power Rangers, and I got one for myself and one for Gigi. I got them a little transposed. I thought she liked the Red Ranger. Accidentally gave her that one, and she said, actually, green is my favorite. But, Zach, I think I'm going to piss you off a little, even more than I already have. How
dare you?
I think they're only okay. Like, I think that this is my first non-Hot Toys 1/6, and it's fine, but it's tough to pose right next to a Hot Toys figure. Like, that level of detail just isn't the same, but for the price, they're pretty freaking sweet. So I think we might snag maybe the White Ranger or one or two more. But yeah, I like it, but not like didn't blow me away.
I fucking hate you.
They're just not very detailed suits, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, there's nothing crazy going on if you put it next to an Iron Man or something. But as far as like QC and the material and stuff like that, how do you feel about that, Marco?
So I actually had to send one back because the red, the reflective part had a little indentation, so I had to send it back and got a new one.
Oh wow!
So that was like the only minor flaw. Everything else seemed pretty on point. The painting on the helmet's really good. So it's a nice looking figure, but it just looks a lot more like a toy than what I'm used to. Let me put it that way. I'm coming across real snobby right now, but
I mean, do you feel like it was $100 well spent?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a nice little addition. It's just not like a real great display piece. So we'll see once we bust open the Green Ranger how that one is. Gigi kind of refuses to open it at this point because she's like, I didn't ask for this. You got it for me, and I didn't ask for it. So.
Wow. Hey, Marco, considering these actual designs, do you think they could have done something a little bit more to actually make them more lifelike or anything? I mean, maybe a little weathering, perhaps, or
that's what I was kind of thinking. Maybe a little weathering.
Nope. Too much weathering. It is. Everybody wants everything fucking weathered.
Well,
no, throw it in the dirt outside.
To Marco's point, he mentioned that they look like toys, and I think that's just due to the actual design of these Power Rangers. They're gonna look like toys no matter, what you try to do to it.
That might be and I would say probably like maybe a body with a little more musculature. Maybe that's not true to the show.
You gotta fight somebody.
So, yeah, I don't. Yeah, get him real bulked out.
I think
out.
Marco's just not a fan of Power Rangers, to be honest.
Bro, how dare
That's
you?
what it sounded like to me.
Dare.
Hey, and that's okay.
No, I was standing in line for the Mega
Voltron is better
before you were even born, boy.
Wow.
Wow.
No.
Jeez. Yeah, to some of y'all's points, the suits that they use, like the gloves and the boots, were typically like really dirty. Like they're a little grimy. Eddie, did you get anything new this week or no?
Nothing. I got nothing.
Very cool. I got 2 things. So I got a Bumblebee figure from Eric, Sweet Angel, Patreoni. This is a figure that he got for me in October, and I've been bugging about him like every 4 weeks. Like, yo, bro, where's my shit at? Where's my shit at? And I finally was joking with him. I was like, dude, I'm going to put a bounty on you, bro. And he finally shipped it, and it's such a cool figure. It's the Origins Buzzworthy Bumblebee line figure. And it's so interesting because I think Hasbro's trying to get into that whole, like, eco-friendly packaging or whatever, because he got me 2 of them, and both of them don't have any plastic for a clamshell. Like, the figure is just exposed. It's really weird. I feel like it'd be a theft problem, but fortunately both were fine. Especially with all those LeBron James figures going missing with their heads, I was worried that my bees would be damaged. And then today at Bricks and Minifigs, I got this Lego Nova core ship. It was like $10, and it's gonna go well with my Guardian ships and the new Milano UCF Senate building. So they have a few that they're.
Is that like a custom thing, a fan art?
No. Remember in the movie those ships that made that big shield?
No. I remember the ship, but I'm saying this is not a Lego set, right?
No. This is a Lego set.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they made this.
Okay, Zach, you got the Lego Bugle Daily Bugle.
76019 is the set number. I'll pull it up right now. Yes, I did.
And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I'm just gonna do hero stuff now.
Yes.
Or Guardians.
Well, I want to make like some people have like a Lego
fucking
city,
dope.
and so I wanted to have like the Avengers Tower, because when I play the Lego Heroes game on the Xbox, like there's all kinds of like little Easter egg things. So I want to have like a few city blocks of like a Lego city. I don't know. I just like the hero stuff. It's
That's
a fun
cool.
game. I play with.
It'll
Ruby all the
be
time.
nice to pair it with that, Zach. That's cool.
Yeah, and these ships are super cheap. So Bricks and Minifigs, they have a bunch of them. They're just trying to make sure everything's complete.
It's
And
just
they're
like the Daily Bugle's not on Xandar. You know what I mean? Like,
well, the Guardians go to Earth.
That's why it's hard to stay in a genre or a line with Lego. Man.
I mean, to be fair,
I'm skirting out of that line too.
To be fair, like I have Batman Lego and Lord of the Rings Lego and Winnie the Pooh Lego. I mean,
that's true.
Lego's just so fucking fun, bro.
Yeah,
like
it is.
I used to hate building Lego, and now, Eddie, I'm in like your wheelhouse now, because I'm putting together this set from Bricklink, and it's like I'm just getting packages of bricks, and I have to like sort them, make sure that what I order is there, the condition that I ordered it. But essentially, I'm going to end up with a fucking shitload of parts that aren't in any sort of bag separations, and it's going to be.
You know what helped a lot was the color. I forgot who said separate them by color. I think it was Sean, but
so what I'm doing
that helped a lot.
Yeah, so I like paper plates for Lego because they're white. And all
yeah,
the pieces
that's
are
what
like
I
dark.
use too. That's
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Thanks, bro. I want a space dock, Eddie. To be honest,
wow.
What I'm gonna do is put all the big pieces like in a plate with their color, and then anything under 2 stud long, it'll be on like one plate. So it'll be all the colors that are 2 stud long and less. Because there is quite a bit of that stuff, and I think that's gonna work. But I'm also I looked at the instructions last night, and oh my god, that guy's not good at making instructions. Lego, they'll highlight the pieces on every step. Like, here's where they are, here's where they need to be.
Yeah.
Every step, it's like fucking where's Waldo? Like, where the fuck is this new part come from? I'm not looking forward to doing this build, but the end result I think is gonna be pretty good. Let's check in the chat. We got Toy Mafia, KG Collector, Ben Thomas Brenton. I don't know if that's a fake name, but Gold C says, hey chat, excited to join live. Dennis Perez, Tukatri, Hugh, King Ding, Sean Usby, Pablo Meza, Absolute Irwin, Chris, Brenton, Toy Mafia, Tukatri. Brenton says, does this drama include cones? Jesus Christ, don't get me started. Badfish, Sean Lockridge. We also have Always Sunnyvale. Look at that, Mario's in the chat. Mark Pearson. Chris says, I love Marco. G16 Fix. We also have Ben Thomas. I separated it from my Hot Toys collection and set them up with a 1-to-1 scale Green Ranger helmet. They look great paired together. Joey Dahl, a bunch of other angels in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Marco, how much did you pay them to put that message?
Don't worry, there's more coming too.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, wait, if you could get free marketing, why not?
There we go. Hot Toys Collectibles put up a story on Instagram about Spider-Man. They said the wall crawler's greatest enemies are approaching soon. This is now the second time that they've teased villains from the new Spider-Man movie. I think Goblin's a shoo-in to get made. Probably Electro. Doc Ock, I know he's a shoo-in, but I feel like at the same time that's one I could see them not doing. Or if doing it, they might do like the where the tentacles have the nanoparticles in it. I mean, what figures do you guys think are going to get made? Which do you think aren't? I know there's Sandman too.
It would have been cooler to see the wall crawlers without the apostrophe in there. Plural, because I want to see the other wall crawlers.
Oh, Eddie, a man of language. Wow.
Yeah. That would have been... I mean, it's cool to see that they're doing the enemies, but I want to see the other wall
We can
crawlers.
talk spoilers already, no?
I know. Hasn't that already been disclosed?
Let's just talk spoilers.
Yeah, so the embargo, I think, is over. If you haven't seen the movie, maybe
You're
want to turn
fucked.
away now. But,
Smart enough.
There's 2 other Spider-Mens that are in the film. Do you guys think that those are going to get made as well?
Yeah.
No question.
They've already made
Yes,
it.
I do think
Why
Tobey
not?
Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to get made.
Those
easy
two will
make.
be the only Hot Toys I pre-order this year if they come out with them.
I want to see a 3-pack.
Wow.
Wow.
3-pack, dang.
Or if you're gonna,
Yeah,
if
'cause,
you don't, if
dude,
you don't want to give us
honestly-
Tom Holland, do at least a 2-pack.
Well, at least, yeah, because you could share a lot of the accessories, right? All the web would fit in with each other, and yeah, I think you would just have swap out hands and bases. That
Yeah, and not only that, it'll save you on shipping as opposed to buying 3 separate figures.
well, I think shipping on one big ass box would be a lot.
Well,
If the only way to get the suit from the end was to buy a 3-pack, I'm in. I'm getting
That's
it.
what I was going to ask. Would you guys do? But what if they actually did it in the 2-pack, of which you could only get either of those figures in the 2-pack? You know what I mean? So either
You know
get like
what's,
the end suit or like either Maguire or Garfield. One of those.
Do you
two.
think?
They'd get
Do
me.
you do you think they chose to say greatest enemies because they don't plan on making all the enemies? They just
Yeah.
plan on making like Doc Ock and Goblin.
I feel like Sandman doesn't need to get made.
he won't.
And I mean, that's a
Bro,
that's a
how
shitty thing
much-
to say.
how much
but
you wanna
it's like
Bet he's just gonna be another base, the same
Yep.
base.
The same base will be
Oh,
right here.
that would
It'll
be
be the exact same, dude.
You know what
Better
they'll do?
paint
They'll do,
applications then.
they'll do Doc Ock, right? Since they already got all the tentacles on the Spider-Man base, and they'll add the Sandman base with that figure, or
So, you know what'd be
Electro
cool?
with that
I
figure.
like that. I think that would be a
I
better
don't think they're
pairing.
doing Electro.
You have Goblin, Electro, Ock, Lizard Man, and each
I
one
can't
the
see them
base
making
makes
Lizard
the Sandman.
Oh,
Build a Sandman?
You want them to do build a
I'm gonna
figure.
Yeah,
you-
like
oh,
the
look at- look at-
bases
look at-
connect.
I'll tell you
That'd
what
be
they'll
cool.
do.
That would be
they're gonna-
cool, Dean. That would
They're
be
going
cool.
to reissue Electro, and in that box they're going to include the Sandman base, and those are your villains.
Why would they reissue
all you're
Electro
gonna
if he
get.
doesn't look like that in this movie? No way.
That
they
is
won't.
true.
Why?
They
Why
won't do
wouldn't
that.
they?
They
Why
won't
wouldn't
reissue
they?
Electro if he's a completely different look. There's no way.
They've reissued figures from like,
I'd have to
older
agree
movies
with
when like a new
John.
movie.
If but if they did that would be
Yeah.
such a
Right.
stupid business move.
I agree.
It would be a
I
cop-out.
agree, but don't put it past them to not
I-
to do something like that.
I'd
That's
put
what I'm
money on it. Just to mention, before we continue, Paul Schreiber,
Careful,
thanks
careful.
for the super chat, brother.
Thank you, John.
He says you need to add the emotional damage guy to your bank of funny clips and responses.
Who is that?
I'm gonna find
To
out
the
right
clips.
now. No, I know what that is, but emotional damage guy.
Thanks for the support, brother. I don't think
Thank
they
you.
will. I think they'll do. I think they're gonna do Goblin for sure, Doc Ock for sure, and I think they'll do it on Electro.
He seems
But-
like a easy figure to make, right?
Yeah, but I think they're gonna come. It's gonna be the new version. It would be absolute stupidity to give us
Of course.
the original one. Now, my real question here is, how do you guys think that those third-party unlicensed figures are gonna do once Hot Toys releases these figures?
The same
know-
way that the cable's gonna did. What happened with that
Yeah.
cable as soon as they announced
No,
the pre-order?
exactly.
You know, that
And
shit
everybody
tanked.
loved that
Yeah.
cable too.
It'll plummet.
Yep.
Absolutely
I don't
plummet.
think so. I don't
sure.
think so.
I think
and
so.
Let me,
I think so.
I mean,
too.
even the I think
Lokis?
if they're a little different, I think it should be fine because the
Goblin.
bullet head venom and then the venom where it's the what the fuck is his name? Tom Hardy with the sweater and then you have the arm that transforms. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That one's still like $400.
For that one,
If
really?
they're different enough, I think they'll be fine. So in this case, I could see them doing it, and I can also see them not doing it. But making the original Goblin suit, I think they're going to focus more on the second
That's the
third
thing.
act Goblin suit. If
That's
they
a-
don't make that original 2002 suit, I think that they are going to do well. If they do, I think it then comes down to what the quality is. But initially, you're going to have a huge rush of people moving to sell, and that price is going to go right down.
Yeah.
You think it's too complex to make a goblin that has both looks? You can swap back and forth. They are pretty different.
My guy, I see fucking posts all day of people that don't know how to change out a lightsaber arm. That's way too complex.
True.
Unless they do a
Those
two-pack
figures
of the goblin.
those third-party figures are overhyped because those figures don't exist yet, and no one wants to say the problems that those figures have. So I think that the Hot Toys will immediately make those things plummet in value because they both have annoying issues.
Yeah.
Mario,
I mean, you would know
you
you owned them, so I mean that's from the horse's mouth.
I was going to say, Mario, you might be onto something with the 2-pack for the Goblin, though. If they're going to do the Boba Fett, it's just a guy in some clothes. Like, just swap the head.
Yeah,
in between.
I mean, that would be a decent idea. I mean, to your point, I mean, for the collectors to get that actual set, well, those two different versions of Norman Osborn or the Goblin, you know, I think the best bet of execution would be do some sort of 2-pack like that. So,
Manny makes a great point here. He says Hot Toys Cable is still not even out yet. If Hot Toy doesn't knock and Goblin, we won't see them till 2024. I remember when Hot Toys Cable was announced, we were still, I believe, if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, we were still doing in-person shows. I remember at Buddy's Toys and Collectibles, we were talking about like, oh, dude, like, you know, this new cable is announced, and then someone had the actual third-party cable, which looked great.
I just want to sneak something in besides Manny, because I know Manny is passionate about his figures. I think a lot of people don't care. I think that people are Hot Toys fanboys. The second Hot Toys puts something out, that's it. It's 2024. I don't think people will care waiting. They're going to hate waiting, but they'll wait. I think they'll still order it and wait. So your third party figure might not depreciate today, but eventually it'll depreciate, in my opinion. I don't think Goblin, though, I don't think they're going to touch. I think that one's going to be safe. Cause I'd be surprised if they touched the original rendition of Goblin, because he was different in this movie. You didn't really get that same character. So I'd be surprised if they
even when he was first
revealed? I don't think I don't know. I'd be surprised if they go down that route. If I was Hot Toys, I'd just stay on track and do the rendition from this movie. And same with Doc Ock. I think they're gonna stick to the older rendition where he looks different, and I think he's gonna have the nanotech.
What do you think about Goblin with an Aunt May base?
Oh, ouch.
Sorry, too soon.
How dare you? Erwin says, I'm actually glad Eddie mentioned about the issues on the Goblin. Most reviewers never mention those issues like Goblin suit material. I'm not reading this full name, but Pooh says Hot Toys thinking I'm going to make it to 21 COVID out here, boys. Release them figs.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That is spectacular.
Speaking
of third party, speaking of terrible names, Poison Man Anti-Hero by Ad Toys was shown. I don't think it's up for solicitation yet. I checked about 4 o'clock today, was not up yet. But this looks interesting. I know the other Eddie Brock that we had was like a completely different outfit. This is the Detroit Lions Letterman style look for him. And they make it a point to mention that the symbiote is handmade and that you can expect minor differences, which doesn't particular, like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Yeah, like, it might suck, but hey, it's handmade, so... it looks like it comes in 2 different versions, too. So one is a more slimmed-down version of the figure. The other one has a big standalone symbiote. And, I don't know. I don't love the portrait, to be honest. But I really don't hate this as an overall figure, especially with the head swap. And you do have that actual, like, mid-transformation head as well. So, you know, if this can come in at under, you know, 250, under maybe 2, I think this would be cool. But I know with that real large base, this is going to be one of those 350 and up third-party figures.
350? You're out of your minds.
That's what the other one was. The one with the big I mean, it was a huge symbiote. It was like bigger than a 6-scale figure, but that one was really expensive.
I don't know. I think this is okay. I mean, definitely people want Eddie Brock on their shelf, so I think it's a cool option. I don't think the likeness is 100% there. It actually looks like my sister's husband, Chris. He's like the not to insult Chris or anything, but like the great value Tom Hardy.
Wow. You hate to see it.
Well, because he doesn't look exactly like Tom Hardy. He looks like but yeah, I always
You had to go with the Walmart brand? Jesus.
Yeah, I'll be sure to let him know. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. I don't think I would get it, but I could see why somebody would want it on their shelf.
Yeah, I like the idea of it. Hang on a second. I'm gonna turn my camera off like Zach did. I like the idea of it. I just but
I was rubbing my eye. How dare you?
Well, so am I. Hang on. No, that's cool. It's all right. The I do agree with you about the price. That's something that could be possible. The idea of these things being hand sculpted again, I mean, you really don't hear that anymore, you know. So, from an artistic standpoint, that's cool. But I mean, I don't know how well it's gonna translate because I mean, are we gonna? You think they'll do that? No, they won't. Never mind. I was thinking the saliva that's coming out of Venom, if they'll actually do something like that as far as the details, but I don't see that coming. The Venom looks cool. The head sculpt on the Eddie Brock is kind of like, you know, y'all said it's not there, you know, the Walmart version or what have you, but yeah, it's decent. It's all right, but it's an easy pass.
I love the Beverly Hills Cop fit. Like that's really phenomenal. So the that part of the figure is cool. The sculpts are just kind of comical. I appreciate that they tried something different, but like this like concerned look is, yeah, they missed the mark a little bit. From the side, the side profile looks okay. Yeah, I think this is not one that I'm particularly interested in though.
I'm not surprised by the price, because look what's going on with Hot Toys.
That is a guess price, by the way. That we don't have an official price yet.
Okay.
That was just
well,
a
regardless,
guesstimate.
like
I just wanna make sure we're
$350.
clear.
I could see that happening. $275 lowest, and that's if they're generous. I doubt it's going to be that low. I don't see. It's fine. Look, you're loaded with accessories. Are they milking? Of course they're milking. But if Hot Toys is going to milk, these third-party companies are going to milk because people are going crazy for this stuff. So people are buying Carnage to get the portrait. People are now Hot Toys did that thing, the whole shindig where they did the other release, and people are okay with it, and they're just throwing money. That's all it is. So these third-party companies are feeling confident, and they think their work is up to par.
Did people really like this shit enough to be making this many figures?
Yeah, amen.
Of this fucking guy? Like, I love Tom Hardy as an actor. I love the character Venom. I wanted it to work. I made excuses for the first movie, but both of those movies suck. So why the fuck are we still making these figures? Like, they're bad.
I think he's such a popular character that, like,
actor,
regardless of how good or bad the
I
film
can
was,
see people making excuses to buy the Venom.
Out there.
I know, but those movies
Joker,
are
you
good.
can't compare Joker.
Yeah, those movies
That
are
movie
good.
was not good.
Yeah, it was. You just don't like it.
some of the movies
This is
that-
more overall
You just
hated.
said it.
These are but Venom is bad. Like you get a couple people that say, "Oh, the Joker wasn't good because of whatever," but most people like that movie. This was shit. Yeah. And people that like it only make excuses for it because it's Venom and Tom Hardy. Like
they have no other choice.
And I can understand why they get the Venom figure, the Hot Toy that's sold out, because that looks like Venom. You want it on your shelf, but why do you want this on your shelf? I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know. I saw the first one. I was not that impressed. I watched it twice to make sure I wasn't missing anything, and I definitely wasn't. I think the big thing, like you said, Eddie, it's Venom, and that's why people are getting it. But I just think Tom Hardy is such a good actor, and there's not that many figures out for him. So I don't know.
You should have.
Well, what
you should have
figures would
told.
you want
but
of him?
You should have told Brenton to cover his ears,
Dunkirk,
Eddie,
Mad
before you
Max.
went.
I know.
Dunkirk,
I knew
Mad Max.
Brenton would get upset. He loves Venom.
How dare you,
But
Brenton.
those movies suck, Brent.
He's a shit Venom.
tell
I
you.
didn't even watch the movie, but just based on what I've seen,
Second one was worse.
it's garbage.
I was gonna ask you that. Should I even
How
bother
dare you,
watching Carnage?
Brenton.
I still haven't seen it yet.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
There's
watch
a
it,
scene.
Mario.
There's a scene
You
where Venom is a DJ in a nightclub. That's how bad the second movie
You
is.
can't be a
wanna
Venom
watch
comic
that.
book fan and
So
like this
bad.
Venom. I'm sorry. I'm sure Danny, if he heard
Yeah,
me
I
say
don't
that, he'd
think
back
so
me up
either.
on that. There's absolutely no way.
Danny
This
was
is a
here.
travesty. This is
The best part of No Way Home is when they sent his ass back to his own universe. I
How
was
dare
legit
you.
cheering for that.
How dare you?
the
They're
guy
like,
from
"Thank
30
you
Rock is
for
almost
the
better than him.
symbiote. See you later, buddy.
How dare you? Hot Toys released the Mandalorian Boba Fett, and I gotta say, this fucking portrait is spicy, bro. This shit is a fucking shrink ray. We haven't used that in a while. Shrink ray. The weathering looks incredible, and I mean, Hot Toys always knocked it out of the park with weathering, so there was never a doubt in my mind that they wouldn't kill it. I really like the effects, like the rocket launching, the little hologram with the chain code. I love it. I think they nailed the portrait. I think they nailed the figure. And just looking at like the blogger shots, to me, this is like almost a perfect figure for like a competition like Pose Wars. Maybe the ankles, I think it looks like a one-piece ankle. But overall, like, I mean, you could pose this figure all day, and all the critical parts like the knees and the arms, like, I don't think you really have anything to worry about long-term posing. There is a version of this that's on waitlist on Sideshow.
Is there already?
But I wouldn't go out and just like pay nuclear prices for it just yet. I know Sideshow did their unsealed and revealed today, and it was terrible.
Dude.
But
Can we talk
you know,
about that?
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't panic buy this just yet at exorbitant prices. But I would definitely, if you're on the fence, I know we always say like to wait for pre-ordering or ordering. I would say you're probably getting to that point where they're going to get it soon, and if you're not locked into a figure, you might be paying aftermarket prices. But yeah, this to me is everything about why I collect Hot Toys. Like, this is just a stunning release, and I think this is a strong contender. Obviously we're in January still, but I mean, this is like a really noteworthy figure for our award show in December.
What did you say when waitlisted?
When I checked it this morning, it was one of the deluxe versions.
Yeah,
I
it's
believe
not.
it was for the 2-pack. But
It
that
must have been.
at
It must have been like
that
that
was about
security,
12.
the security wait, like the computer. It must have triggered it, but it's not waitlisted anymore. You got me nervous for a second.
No, well, when I checked this morning around 12, it was around lunchtime when I was making the show sheet. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, one of the, it wasn't the Throne. I think it was the deluxe version or the repaint armor standalone was on waitlist.
Well, let me see the standalone.
Yeah, this figure is good.
Yeah.
I
Here we
like
go.
it. I just, I don't know. Okay, isn't that season 2, Boba? I
Yeah,
don't
this
know.
is no, this is the standalone version of that one we just saw.
No,
That's
Oh, this
you're
is
right.
okay. This is the repaint armor. Okay,
The,
yeah, you're
the
right.
Those are-
repaint armor,
those are
the
the
exclusive,
timed-
is waitlisted.
those are the time special editions. Remember?
But the yes, you're right. Okay,
That's why those
but,
are waitlisted.
But I've seen on OSR people were freaking out that this is gonna sell out. Like,
It's
so
not.
I don't
there
think
is
it's really
hype
at that.
right now.
That
With
is true.
The episode 2 and everything.
Yeah, I doubt it. You're right.
Especially because you got that look. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm just not buying into the whole hype. I think it's a great looking figure. I think you're right about the portrait. This Boba was just a one episode kind of look. I'm really not a fan of the whole Tusken Raider thing. So, like, as soon as that's done with, I'll be fucking happy as a clam. Like, Tusken Raiders historically have worn like sand colors, not black. That would fucking kill them in the desert. So I don't know why all of a sudden there's a whole fucking clan of them wearing the color that would kill them the fastest.
2021, Dean. Come on.
Also, yeah, the armor's it's been inside the Sarlacc, so it's all damaged and stuff. It's just not my favorite look for Boba Fett. I think it's cool. I do like the idea of the 2-pack. It's just like some people are like like Zach said, going like really crazy over this thing. It's like, it's cool. Also, it's fucking Boba Fett. They make 1,000 versions of Boba Fett, so don't fucking rush to like trip over yourself to get this thing.
Don't all those versions sell out though?
Yeah, but I'm just saying they make a ton of Boba Fetts. Like, it's not like this is probably going to be the last Boba Fett you ever see.
Yeah, especially with the hype.
Yeah, because they did the recolor version and then they did a throne version. That's 3 from fucking like 6 episodes of Boba Fett. So like, chill.
Not
out.
even. That's just the Mandalorian, man.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like 6 episodes of Boba Fett being in the show.
Yeah.
Like, dear God. Yeah. That being said, again, I like it. It's cool. I don't think you should fucking kill your neighbor to get one, but yeah.
Jeez. I mean, you think it's going to come down to that where people are going to kill their neighbors?
Dude, people are fucking going wild over this thing.
Wow. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, considering that this was actually the return of Boba Fett in a sense, so this is what he was wearing, in his triumphant return where he, beat the shit out of these stormtroopers. And, so this, I'll say that the hype on what happened in the story is like well earned for this particular 2-pack. Also, the final execution, of this 2-pack is insane. I think it looks great. All the in-hand photos that I've seen, look phenomenal. Like you said, Zach, it's absolute shrink ray. We finally get a rocket firing Boba Fett in 6 scale, so that's pretty damn cool with that magnetic piece. But yeah, this is I got this on pre-order a while ago, and yeah, I'm looking forward to finally getting this thing in hand. So I understand Dean's point, not falling for the hype as everyone should. Just be more understanding of what you what you want to get into. Be sure what you want to get into. But yeah, I personally am a huge fan of this set. I think it's phenomenal. It turned out perfect, and I can't wait to add it to the collection.
Yeah, just to mirror what you guys are saying, I think this is a spectacular release. Head to toe, I think that easy contender for figure of the year so far. Easy, from what we're seeing. Just missing a little lizard. I would have liked that. But regardless of that, I don't think we're going to get a Boba from the Book of Boba, because ideally you're pretty much seeing...
John, come on. We're not going to get another Boba Fett?
Well, what are they going to give us? We have him in the tunic, and if you look at the throne has his...
back to tank.
The throne has his cleaned up suit, right? Is that the cleaned up suit on the throne?
Did you say with the back to tank? Oh, that's exactly what they're going to do.
His armor changed in Boba.
In Book of Boba?
The boots
but we also
are
haven't
different
gotten
color.
We also haven't gotten the full season, so
we haven't finished
have
yet.
Armor change or something could happen. I mean,
yeah, that's the only thing, is if towards the end he does an armor change. Regardless, I think this is, for whoever pre-ordered it, congratulations. I don't think there's going to be a rush because there are so many, but keep your eyes out on the sideshow site, because when he hits waitlist, he's going to go. Now, I have a quick question. Yeah. Would you guys think it would be smart to get rid of a quarter scale Boba and go for possibly this and the throne piece?
You mean if you own a quarter scale Boba?
Yeah.
The Hot Toys?
Yeah.
Are you going to sell
Depends
it?
on which quarter. Depends on which figure.
Well, you'd go for this set and the throne piece.
No. I'm sorry. It depends on which quarter scale Boba, because Sideshow did one that I don't think that's a particularly good statue.
No, he said the Hot Toys figure.
Hot Toys.
He said the Hot Toys figure, dude.
Oh, I just heard quarter scale Boba.
Oh, no, sorry. Hot Toys, yeah.
Yes, get rid of it.
I would, to be honest.
I think it depends what scale you like, honestly. But yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a Boba collection where you have maybe a helmet, a bust, I would keep a quarter scale. But if most of your collection is 1/6 scale of all different kinds of figures, and you don't have a Boba Fett shrine, yeah, there's no point in having a quarter scale.
Ooh, I'd sell that Hot Toys to get the actual bust. That'd be a cool addition, man. I like that sideshow one that they've got.
Oh, the garbage one?
The Boba Fett bust?
Yeah.
That garbage one.
We have a listener that messaged me. He got I think he ended up getting 3 of them, and each one was busted. And he was like, "Fuck it! Like, there's no point in sending it back."
Paint doesn't look that good on that.
He plugged it in. He plugged it in and started smoking. He had to get another one. He plugged in. The lights stopped working. And then I believe he got a 3rd one, and I think like
Didn't he just settle with it being broken?
Yeah, he was like, "There's no point in keep doing this. Like, I just want the fucking thing in my collection." I would not waste my money on the bust.
Plus, the leathering was painted very poorly on that.
That was
it's like decals almost.
I haven't messaged him in a while. That was.
I remember that conversation.
Yeah, Michael Mann.
I had this 2-pack on order. I was really excited for it. I think that it's a badass 2-pack. You could get more Bobas. You're not going to get him if you want that black cloak look. You know what I mean? You're not getting that ever again. And for episode 2, if you were hyped, you know, I think that's why it's hyped up. This is from Mandalorian, so everybody wants to get it because of episode 2 and everything. And the only thing I didn't like about in-hand pictures and then even some of the reviews I saw, the black cloak version looks a little Uncle Festery to me. Like his neck is a little stubby. And if you go back to, you had a picture with both of them, you could really see it.
Yeah. Well, even the actor looks like it though.
Well, he doesn't look exactly like this. You know, it looks a little, and even in the reviews and stuff, not just in pictures, the black cloak version looks a little like no neck-y.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't like about it.
Yeah, I think the figure came out looking beautifully. I agree though, the black cloak version, everything that I've seen from it, and even prior to that, I wasn't too hyped off of it. It's just a guy in robes. And so the 2-pack personally to me is not the one to get for my collection. I'm just getting the standard version. I need the head sculpt though, so I think I'm going to get probably the one with the throne or something else that they come out with. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I just don't. I don't think there's that extra value for just another body with the robes. Even after seeing episode 2, which I loved, and I appreciate the backstory, but yeah, I need this. The battle damage suit though, that looks phenomenal. So I need that representation, but I'll be waiting a little bit on my head sculpt.
I think the robes, if they did this Tusken Raider tribe, one of the members, the main member, I think that would pair very well.
That's a great point, John.
With the robe. And I don't know, do this suit again. If you're going to do, the only thing I can see them doing, maybe they're going to do this suit again and give us a Sarlacc pit base.
They already gave us one.
Yeah,
I have it right here with the Return of the Jedi one.
But give us like a, where you can actually see the insides and put them in there and
wow,
be fucking creative. Okay. There's so much potential. Be creative. Can you imagine? Hot Toys can do it.
Insides.
Put it in there, and you could do a 1/6 scale. Okay, maybe not 1/6. Do a flipping Sarlacc pit that you can open up, and you'll see the stormtrooper in there, and you can display it. You know what I mean? You could do a nice display in a detail panel.
That's gotta be one of the fucking dumbest ideas I've ever heard, man.
Well,
what the hell? Who's gonna do that, man? Come on.
Well, they're not gonna do it because they don't really give a shit. But that's a great idea. That would be a great display idea.
I don't see it, bro.
Well, you don't need to see it. I'm speaking for. I don't give a shit if you see it or not.
I love that you dream big, bro.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not one of those stay in a box and just.
I mean,
I want innovation. I want different.
Literally known for
what are you talking about?
No, but I'm saying I'm not like
outside the box, but you keep the figures inside.
Yeah, I preserve them. Like, if you see my room,
breaking the fourth wall.
Fuck.
Wow, that was a spirited conversation. Anyone else have a take on this before we move on?
Do you guys think that this thing will hit Grail status once it's sold out, man?
Yes, 100%.
I think it actually will. But what if the Book of Boba doesn't actually stick the landing, and I don't see how it would possibly ruin the character. But I mean,
I think they're totally separate things because all this, particularly this figure, is specifically him beating the absolute shit out of 10 stormtroopers. So
yeah, but I don't think anyone's buying this remembering that.
Boba could just absolutely tank, and it won't matter, right? Even if Boba tanks, just the fact that he survived the Sarlacc and isn't a boring piece of shit character now, Like, I think people are happy because, I mean, let's be real. Boba was cool and all in the OT, but
I thought Dean was going to get
what
mad
he's
for
done,
that. He
what
didn't
he's
even
done
budge.
since then has fleshed out so much more, like added to the myth and like, oh, this is why he's a badass motherfucker. Because we didn't
I
really
agree
see that
with
in the
that.
OT.
But
So I don't think that even Book of Boba Fett flops, like this is already what we've seen is much more in line with the mythos of Boba Fett.
Zach isn't really a Star Wars fan. He's a fair weather fan.
That's
So,
true.
Forgive
But you
him.
also
he only likes Star Wars when it's like in theaters. That's
true.
He's weak.
I mean,
in
I know
Book
a
of
lot
Boba
about
so
Star
far.
Wars, though. I would probably beat you in a Star Wars
You probably
trivia.
He's very weak in the Book of Boba so far.
Well, he's also been chemically burned and dehydrated.
He's
and
got a great
marched
smile,
miles.
It doesn't matter though.
does
Yeah,
have
his
a good
teeth
smile.
are fucking
He's
clean
ta-
as
he's-
shit.
What do you mean
He's
it doesn't
taken
matter?
okay, well, he's taken the throne of Jabba. Like, buddy, come on.
You've seen him for 7 minutes in the present day. The whole fucking show thus far has been flashbacks.
No,
the whole
in the
thing.
throwbacks, okay. In the flashbacks, okay, he can be weak. He gotta, but present day, he needs to be have a little bit more of a backbone. And not only that, he has the acting with that lizard, bro. Oh, I think I fucking swallowed your lizard.
You know how
Okay, that shit was pretty
I was
funny.
saying this to other people off air. I don't think I've said this live yet, but I'll say it. You know how people got mad for the new He-Man animated Netflix series that it's called the He-Man show, but it's really the Tila show?
You think it's gonna be a
This
show
is
about
the
chick?
Fennec Shan show, I
Yeah.
think. I don't think this is the Boba show. I think we're gonna see
I think
a
at the
shit
end
ton
she's
of
gonna
cool
sit on the
shit from
throne.
Fennec Shan.
I hate
and that's
Fennec
it.
Shan.
I disagree about him not being badass, though. He squared up with 3 characters. I won't spoil them in the street, and they backed away. You know, like I thought that was a pretty badass little move, right?
What are you talking about? He squared up with 3 characters.
Fennec was the one who pulled out her gun in that scene, though. Not him.
He didn't have to do shit. You know what I mean? He was just there.
He has
stoic.
to do. So he has.
He was
I don't
wiping.
agree
They were
with
wiping
Eddie.
their sweat with
I don't
a
agree
rat.
with Eddie because Boba Fett is now the leader, right? He's not like you don't see
So-
Jabba go and beat the hell.
But
out
he's
of
not
people.
respected.
Jabba has
Okay,
people.
so we finally see badass Boba in 1 or 2 episodes in Mandalorian. We're never gonna see it again.
No, it's going to lead up to it.
I
He
don't
doesn't
know.
have to.
When
He
you're
doesn't
the
have to
boss-
put his hand.
When you're the boss, you don't have to do shit, bro.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's
you know,
not
he
like
doesn't
in The
have to put his hand-
Godfather. We saw fucking Vito Corleone beating the shit out of people in the street. I mean, has that respect,
Exactly.
and he has the people that beat the shit out of people.
He
for
didn't
him.
do shit when he wasn't.
That's not
the
a
boss,
fair
so-
comparison, though, man. Come on.
It's like John Gandolfini, the Gabagool. You know what I mean?
Listen to me. The show's gonna flip. The show's gonna be incredible. I know it. I guarantee it. I put money on it. I'm just saying, so far, it's like, I didn't like some of the aspects. I don't know. I was expecting more.
I think we can agree on this and then
Yeah,
move on.
that's true. One thing also, this Joey Dahl says we don't know why he's going back to the tank. It's possible there's some condition we don't know yet. I think
Yeah,
that's,
brain damage.
That's a great Jesus Christ. That's a great point there. The artillery stormtrooper was released as well, so this goes nicely with the Boba. I think this looks great. We've kind of dubbed this the CW Trooper, and I don't think it's gonna blow anyone away. No pun intended, but I think it's that was good. That was fucking good. I like the paint job. Dean?
Block this fad guy. Show was so underwhelming. Shove it.
No, I think
No,
he
I
means
think they're
the
talking about
Boba
Book of
Fett.
Boba Fett.
Oh,
Wow,
Dude,
John.
sorry, fad guys.
yeah, I'm sorry, fad.
John's out for blood this week.
That was the
Damn,
mobster
fat,
John right
dude.
there.
John ain't having it, bro.
Shove it, huh?
He said, "Hey, Fennec Shan, block this
Take it
guy."
easy.
We need Brenton in the comments like, do you want me to ban this guy?
Brenton's like,
I don't know why he's
fucking-
not.
He's
Isn't
one
that
step
what he
from being
does?
fired.
He's busy crying about Venom. Keep going.
Sorry, fad. You're cool.
Yeah, this he comes back. No, this show sucks. Wow. This trooper, it's cool. I mean, most troopers are fucking cool. So, like, if one's cool, they're usually all pretty cool. I do like the backpack of all the little thermal detonators. That's cool. The little mortar fucking thing. Super cool. Never seen that before. So yeah, a solid release. It looks like they used a different undersuit this time, which kind of has me concerned. It almost looks like felt or something.
Really?
Can you zoom in on his ass right there? That looks weird.
Looks like a flipping
It
cardboard.
looks like bunching funny. It almost looks like
It kind of looks
flat
like
ass.
styrofoam, almost.
Like
or
real
the
thick.
packing foam that they use.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Don't get John started on that, bro.
It's 100% styrofoam. Dean's buying me a figure, if I was.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Well, shit. By the time that figure comes out, dude, who knows? We might not even be friends anymore.
We're friends? Anyways.
Wow!
Jesus.
I'm kidding. I love you, Dean. Okay, guys. How much are we going to talk about a flipping trooper? This thing is a bloody cash cow. That's all it is. Sorry, Mario.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Mario?
You done?
Mario.
I'm not done. I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah, no, John, you're right. I mean, I think all of these troopers are cash cow, but the thing is that this was a trooper that was actually, oh boy, displayed on the that came out on the show. So any trooper that's gonna show up for like 2 seconds, you know they're gonna make a figure of it. So I welcome it as a trooper collector. It's just that it's very underwhelming. So it's another trooper, checked off the list, for the collection.
Yeah.
The motor is pretty cool, but. Yeah,
That's-
it's nice to have the mustard with the ketchup now,
Yeah.
So,
That's the only thing saving it, honestly, is the accessories that we've never seen before.
yeah.
But
I'm surprised it actually took this long for this figure to come out. I mean, considering
Exactly.
it's so basic. I mean, what was the actual holdup? I mean, other than I guess other shit that they need to
dude,
release. So,
you're not wrong, because the Flame Trooper from Mando came out real fast. That
Lane
figure
Kramer says,
came out.
"Troopers are awesome. Suck it, Canadian." Jesus Christ.
Wow.
All right, Lane.
Wow.
That
Thank you for
seems,
Well,
for the $2.
Lane grew a pair of balls tonight.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Oh, is it
John.
my turn? Okay.
The floor is yours, my friend.
Whatever. Yeah, it's a trooper. Okay, fine. You troop builders are gonna love it. Okay, there's nothing to be spectacular about. I agree with Mario. What took so long? What took so long to get this out? I'm looking for what was the price point on this thing?
Like
Here we go.
$230 or something.
It was
$220.
pretty cheap, yeah.
$220. Okay, it's not bad. It's whatever. If you're you want to get all the troopers, sure, I can see why this is exciting, but I don't know. It's nothing to do backflips over.
This is not the figure's fault. This is the show's fault, but I would have loved to see it in black and yellow, not white and
hell
blue.
yeah, bro! I
That would've
bought
been
that
nice.
figure.
Black and yellow or yellow and black?
Dealer's choice.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black.
I don't love the original Stormtrooper look. I like clone armor, so
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Dean. I appreciate the Stormtroopers, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the armor. So, doesn't he look like he's got underwear on his head?
Holy shit.
Wow.
It's upside down G-string.
Wow. I'll never be able to unsee that now.
Damn
He's
it,
got
Eddie.
the gooch right in the face, bro.
Actually, some people use
That's
COVID
what it's
masks like
supposed
that.
to be, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's like, please
In
take
an
a seat.
emergency? Bro.
Eddie,
Go
you
ahead,
don't
Michael.
like the Stormtrooper designs. My God. Okay.
I know.
I don't even know where to start with that. But it looks fine. It's a cool design. But I'm with you. The black and gold would have been, or black and yellow would have been way sicker.
But if a Bumblebee design would have been cool, huh?
It would have been cool. I would have bought
Heck
it.
yeah.
David Jones says banana hammock. The Damn Toys Godfather, the Golden Years version, is now shipping. They got both of these out real quick. I think
Yeah.
it looks amazing. I think the tailoring is fantastic. I think both of these are slam dunks. I don't think I would get this one. I do like the fact that you can have that death scene look, but I think the one that Mario has, I think, is the one to get. But yeah, these look great. I have no complaints.
Yeah, definitely agreed, man. The tuxedo version is absolutely the more iconic of the two, but it's nice to get some sort of variation on the character. So I'll give it that.
Yeah, I
So
like
we'll
the
see what happens when we get it in hand.
I like the sleepy head sculpt.
Go
Is
ahead,
it actually
movies.
suppose I'm dead?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
what. Yeah.
Oh.
In the movie, he dies.
Well, he doesn't die.
dies in-
He. Oh, is this the
does.
scene where he's with the grandson?
Yeah, when he dies.
Or is this the scene when he's going to get the oranges?
When he
Both.
dies.
Both actually.
Both. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that portrait on the left is absolutely gorgeous. Why they gave it with just the eyes closed is pure stupidity.
It's the same portrait as the one that's already on there.
No, the one on the right is not the same.
No. That's a different portrait. But I'm saying you get 3 head sculpts with this one.
Oh, you get 3.
You get 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I thought it was
So
just
the
this one and these 2. I was like, what the hell?
The one with the eyes closed is the one that came with the actual original figure, the original sculpt.
So you get one on the left-hand side with the eyes open.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Beautiful sculpt.
Eyes closed is weird.
Yeah.
That's how John looked in that one stream when he was falling asleep.
And why 2 oranges? We needed a little bit more oranges. That's nitpicking, but I needed 2 orange, more than 2.
Yeah, like a
oranges.
bag.
Oh, there's the head sculpt. There's the portrait. See, yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
You need.
Can we get a Fredo like with a little pistol so we can make him like he's dropping the gun? You know.
Speaking about drop, just don't drop the
I
cat.
would love to see that.
Jesus.
Papa.
I do
this looks
believe
sweet.
it does come with the bag. Yeah, it does come with the bag.
Oh, awesome.
Well,
Yeah, it looks cool. You're right. The tuxedo one that Mario keeps hyping up. Every time you say that's a grail, you're making me want it more and more, Mario. Like I'm really considering.
Oh,
Marco?
my God, that's
this
beautiful.
yeah, where's that bag?
This figure is a grail.
Where's the bag
This
of
isn't a
oranges?
full. This isn't a full picture, my guy. This is just a few pictures of someone that has the.
Is this
figure.
still available?
Yes.
Does it come with that chair?
Yes.
Yo,
Wow.
Where'd you get this from? Sideshow?
Yeah, you can get it on Sideshow.
Oh, you get the cardiac arrest one too. Look at that.
Yes, that's why it's called the death face, my guy. That's what we've been telling you for the last
But
5
he's
minutes.
on the floor. He's not in the chair.
You can lay the figure on the floor, my guy.
Then I need a vineyard.
Who wants a
They
dead
are.
fit? That's creepy,
That's
bro.
creepy.
Who's gonna fucking do
Yo,
that?
this release is on.
It's expensive though, bro. It's like $300.
That's expensive. Look what you're getting.
That's
The other
not a
one's
bad
250.
deal, dude.
The other one's
That's a
250.
steal.
But you're
Which
getting
I think is
more
way
outfits.
underpriced.
You're getting 3 head sculpts.
Bro.
You're getting a bag of oranges.
I'll
A
give you
chair,
Bag of oranges.
a proper cat, not one that's hanging with a missing ear.
How dare you?
Oh, wait,
Oh,
that's
wow.
just Mario's.
Oh yeah,
But let
my
me
bad.
let me just say something. Like, why is Hot Toys not executing at this level?
Because they fucking can.
Exactly.
Because
So-
people fucking make excuses for them and buy their shit anyway.
Exactly. So that's what I need you guys
Have
to take
some
note
fucking
on.
convictions.
Thank you.
Ladies
We're
Man
here.
said this is $270 on
Felt
Sideshow.
personal.
270, 299,
That
270.
was on BBTS. Hang on.
Bro.
Damn Toys.
Don't tell me
is
what to
not
do,
a-
Dean.
It is 270. Wow.
Damn
I stand
Toys
mistaken.
isn't cheap though. Well, BBTS is going to be higher because they're
Bro,
charging you
270.
$4
Listen to me.
ship it.
Listen. 220 for that shit plastic trooper we just saw. Another $50. Look what you're getting. Come on.
Can we get
Ben
a
says he's
Indian
selling his
undercover
Don Corleone,
clip?
Marco G.
Plastic. It's
All right, man.
plastic.
Let's,
We gotta
let's
get
connect.
Hot
Please
Toys.
say his whole name, please.
Ben Jackenhoff.
Jack and Hop.
Anyways, this Hot Toys, come on, guys. I need you guys who are listening to the show. We got 53 people. I know 53 people aren't going to make much of a
Smash
difference,
that like
but
button.
I need you to tell your friends and tell your
What other
family
people who
members.
Listen on the back end.
That's not true, John. It only takes one.
Anybody, just fucking put your money where your mouth is and don't look at this.
Look
Hot
at this
Toys is
beautiful
Hot
figure.
Toys.
I need
Come
that
on.
chair.
This is honestly like a stunning figure.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Objectively,
Can't
I
stop
have
looking at
no, I have no like real ties to the guy.
I want it for the whiskey bottle.
If I never saw it for the rest of my life, I wouldn't be that upset. But objectively, that figure is fucking incredible.
Ninja, watch yourself.
This one that we're talking about right now is incredible as well. Look at all the stuff you get.
Dean, you
Ninja's
know
part
what's
of
incredible?
the fanboy club for the Hot
Look at
Toys
that
fanboy
pussy.
club.
Wow.
Dean, you know what else is incredible?
I
Our
do.
sponsor.
Oh wow! What the scrapyard? Any guys? We want to give a special shout out to our sponsor and a quick thank you. Water Scrapyard. They're sponsoring tonight's episode. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, and eBay under that name. They make 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner Hasbro vehicles, as well as resin printed head sculpts of literally anybody you could think of. Maybe if you wanted like a more dead Don Corleone, you could get one. If you don't see a more dead Don Corleone on Watto Scrapyard's website, send him a message. He'll get it designed, printed, and shipped right to your door for a reasonable fee. Hit up Watto's today, guys.
Yeah, we also want to thank 1/6 Corner. Their mission is to provide the best figures and collectibles to their customers. They offer great prices, great packaging, fast shipping, and best in the business customer service. Right now, we have a deal going on with them. Collecting Weekly listeners get 10% off in-stock figures while our show is live using code CW10. That's capital CW10. Choose your figures, pay safely with PayPal, and leave the rest to them.
Toys Wonderland was in the news this week. Saturday, Sunday.
They finally shut down?
It's like that meme from Harry Potter when the professor's like, why is it when there's any trouble, it's always you too? And it's fucking... Anytime there's big drama, it's Toys Wonderland. But I started seeing these posts over the weekend. Update, TBA is no longer providing free shipping to USA, UK, Canada. To be honest, Toys Wonderland shipping rates for sending 1/6 collectibles are the lowest among Hong Kong resellers. Collectors are always dissatisfied with their shipping costs, so please look at the photos. They are the fastest delivery and lowest price. Prices for TW Pop collectibles and TBA are as follows. And I saw a lot of posts that were like that. There were subtle differences, but there was quite a few. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? A few days later, this was posted, and I didn't believe it, to be honest. And I still don't know how legitimate it is, but several very respected members of the community have come forward and said, hey, this is a legitimate email that I received as well. Hello, I'm writing on behalf of Toys Wonderland to ask for a collaboration. Details are as follows. We hope that through our collaboration you can make a post on your social media about the shipping of different companies, and all the details and evidence will be provided by us. The information would be on comparisons between different shipping prices and time for toy retailing companies. The content of the post, the photos needed will be provided by us. You are only required to make the post on your social media, which we will offer a free Hot Toys figure under $300. Should you have any inquiries, please do not hesitate to contact us, and that's the marketing department at Toys Wonderland. A lot to unpack there, but one, advertising on Facebook would be a much cheaper option, just buying an ad. But two, gaslighting like this I think is super disingenuous, and it was done very poorly because you had a bunch of people just copy pasting the exact same post with the exact same photos. And I mentioned this to Mario before the stream. These weren't people that had like ghost accounts. Like, you know, you'd never see them before and they post this random account. These were actual people with accounts that have been in these groups for a while. So it is interesting. It is interesting. I think it's very disingenuous. There hasn't been any official statement by Toys Wonderland about this, but it's something that's so stupid that it almost like you would never think a company would do this, but the fact that it happened, like it almost like truth is stranger than fiction. Like, why would anyone think this was a good idea? And I just love that. Why didn't we get the email? What the hell?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Can you just reinterpret what you just said in English, like short clip notes?
Yeah, you post this post with photos they'll provide, and then you get a free figure.
Is Toys Wonderland putting this out?
Yeah.
Were you not listening to anything that I just said?
So essentially, Toys Wonderland is trying to get themselves business for the people they decide.
No, Toys Wonderland. Well, yes, but basically, Toys Wonderland is asking people to make these posts to highlight why you should shop with their company.
Yeah, but then isn't that just going to bring eyes from Sideshow to shut them down again?
Well, I don't know if Sideshow can shut them down.
That's the thing. That's the thing. They're trying to do this on the low. They don't want people to know they're doing this, but everyone figured it out. Like wait a minute.
0.4 seconds.
Yeah, everyone was
so
like,
they're hitting people
like
the high up guys that are kind of
not even necessarily the high up guys. Some of these people are just, you know, longtime members of different groups. Apparently, Will Fox Vacation got one of these emails too.
Yeah.
So.
Don't you guys?
I know what the fuck. I mean, Toys Wonderland. Zach at collectingweekly.com. Holla at your boy. You know
Don't you guys find it hilarious that before everybody was sticking up for Toys Wonderland and now they're all
No, I will clarify. I stuck up for the situation. I thought with the Sideshow, what the alleged companies that may or may not have acted was bullshit, because I think everyone should have a choice.
Yeah,
I think when you as a company are having people gaslight for you, there's a reason why when we do our shows, we disclaim that we are sponsored by these companies.
What's wrong?
There is an actual legal thing that you have to disclaim if a product is provided for you for the sake of review. If your opinion has or has not been influenced by that review,
I think
doing this is gaslighting. It's disingenuous.
I think we knew they were shitty.
Illegal.
I
Well,
think
Toys-
we knew they were shitty.
Yeah, that's not the question.
This is it's a sleazy thing. It's a you don't want to do something like this, but isn't it more like whatever content creator actually does it? Aren't they the fucked up person?
No.
Yeah, they
For
have no
not
morals.
disclosing it, you should be, dude. I would have zero problem if they messaged Zach, and Zach was like, dude, free Hot Toys, fuck it, I don't give a shit. And at the end, Zach said, this is a paid for post.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is a
we've gotten
post.
things in the past where a company has offered us like Manscaped, right? We got the Manscaped. We were told to use it. If we liked it, we could give a review. I mean, this is a very simple term, but we also had to disclaim that we were given those. What are you showing? I can't see it.
Max Nut, John Wick. I
Yeah.
did a small review, and I said, 1/6 Corner sent this to me. I didn't pay for it. They sent this to me for a showcase and review, and that's what the video was. If you don't disclaim that, there's a lot of legal. You could get in a lot of trouble.
I'll say this.
So these people, they're like, "Hey, can you make this post?" But like, don't mention us having asked you for it. That's like Zach says, disingenuous. They're not real.
Hold on, that's what it said. Don't mention us.
It's like heavily implied.
It's implied that
Toys-
you're providing the specific information that they want with screenshots and data that they want you to get their point across.
Toys Wonderland. You want to send
Every
me
single post had the exact, like for the most part, the exact same text on it.
Toys Wonderland. You want to send me free figures? I'll tell them Howard sent it to me directly, buddy. You won't get-
Yeah, like
Yeah, hit me up, Zach at collectionmedia.com. I will shill for you.
Guys,
Yeah.
I don't see what the big deal is. Toys Wonderland has great service, great shipping.
yeah, like
All
look,
right, enough of that.
half a
I
working
don't-
website.
I don't mind the hustle, right? You want a free Hot Toys? Hey, fuck it, I do. But to not disclose it,
To not offer CW, fuck it.
Yeah, that's where you cross the line, buddy.
But also on their end, though, to send out these mass emails, it's kind of like sending a dick pic, right? Like someone could
It's
just
gonna
screenshot
get
it
out.
and just send it around. So why?
and that's
why would you
exactly
do
As
what
someone who's had their dick pic, I'm just kidding.
I know someone just
Microlens.
said it.
But how
It
dare
happens.
you. It was a macro. I think the thing that doesn't make any sense is, and I want to go back to this, advertising on Facebook is dirt cheap. Like, let's just say even for a $300 hot toy, they only paid $100 for it. Like, paying someone for the ticket to stand in line, whatever. $100 on Facebook buys you a huge ad, like a pretty significant ad. So I don't know, man.
I don't think we should be able to buy.
To me, sending out like 5 or 6 figures at even $100 a piece, like just run a sponsored ad, bro. You will get so much more eyes on your product. It'll be so much more of a legitimate way to advertise, and you would probably get more sales than just sending, cold calling a bunch of random collectors and sending them a figure that
Do you-
probably, I mean, based on their website, probably is not going to be. You might get a Team Suit Tony out of it. Like, it's not going to be a.
Not that there's anything wrong with that gift.
Do you think you should be
At
able to
all.
buy from these companies internationally like this?
Yeah.
Do I think so? Yes. I mean,
As a
that's your
free
choice.
American,
if you want to pay money and pay more, then yeah, sure.
I should have the option to buy from whoever the fuck I please with my own money. Yeah.
I don't think you should. I think it's overpriced, but like Dean said,
Yeah,
if he
I
wants
would-
to get a figure, 2-3 months early, and he wants to pay an extra few $100, I mean, that's his prerogative and that's his money. He's a goddamn free American.
I know. I just feel like it. I don't know.
Don't you guys follow the law then as free Americans? Don't you guys believe in the law?
This isn't illegal.
What is the law that we're breaking?
I
by
am the
buying
law.
a
I thought
toy?
that there's only one legal distributor in the United States for Hot Toys.
Toys Wonderland isn't in the United States, my guy. They're in.
Well,
Hong
that's
Okay,
why
but they're selling to the
You're
United
not supposed
States.
to sell to the United States. He's right.
That
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
think that is illegal.
They're not
They're a-
barred from selling in the
Whatever.
United States.
I
Hasbro
just think
is a
it's funny.
distributor.
Well, why did
of-
Sideshow go
I
through
think it's
after them
funny.
then?
We
That's
don't know.
because
That's
they
why we call them out.
allegedly it was because they used their copyright images. That's why a lot of Toys Wonderland has photos from Justin's collection. Like they're
After
his
this
photos
post, I
and
don't even
figures.
believe Sideshow took him down. I think they made that shit up so people would be mad at Sideshow.
Could be. Is someone murdering
Weren't
their
there,
mouse? What are we
weren't
doing?
there emails?
I don't know that we officially ever saw those emails, but
No,
allegedly
we just heard
there
it
was.
from the #1 Toys Wonderland sponsor.
You could be onto something. I don't know. Oh, yeah.
We just heard about that shit. That's all we did. We didn't see anything.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you're not wrong.
You want a day one, you got to buy outside Sideshow. Sideshow, step up your game, but I don't know.
There's just so many. I mean, I've seen so many different, like fucked up shits that's been happening with Toys Wonderland lately. As far as like, more recently with the Boba Fett 2-pack, I've seen day one batches actually convert to later on batches, and people are just up in arms about that. I've seen people receiving the wrong figures.
I think that happened to Leal, where they pushed back a figure batch, but they wouldn't give him the price difference or something. I mean, I don't want to speak for Leal, but I believe I heard on one of his streams he said that.
Yeah, I saw another streamer that happened to him also too, where the actual Boba Fett 2-pack, his order was moved to second batch instead of first batch as he initially paid for, which is all kinds of wrong and dirty. And even what happened to our brother Cousins getting the Mark 85 without a head sculpt. I mean, what the hell was that?
Christ.
So yeah, there's just all kinds of like different, I don't know, just malpractices that I've seen coming out of this company that just make me question things.
Yeah,
but,
I would.
Sideshow. Go ahead, D.
I was just saying, I would personally never do business with them.
Yeah.
But you're free to do business with them, which is fine. But
Sure.
this is sneaky. It's disingenuous. It's just odd. It's a really odd thing to do. Like, why
It's
would
tone
you do
deaf.
this?
All I know is I need to see y'all, in the chat start making these goofy ass posts for CW on groups. Come on, let's do it.
We should be like the top. Like, I don't understand. Like, you guys need to. I don't know. We should be like fucking. Hot Toys should be putting our logo on the Hot Toys boxes. That's my opinion. Anyways, I just want to say.
Only
Hot
on the
Toys.
reissue.
Okay, are we fucking interrupting here? Like, what is this? No, I'm kidding.
How dare you?
I want to say this. I want to say that.
Yeah, I agree, Marco.
John, go ahead.
I just want to say that I think that Hot Toys needs to somehow sever this connection they have with Sideshow in regards to the U.S. distribution, if it's possible, and get their own North American distribution going, where we can get day one stuff. And I don't know how all that back stuff works, but something here is working on the old school system that needs to be updated.
Yeah, we will see what happens. Speaking of really good customer service, I had an issue with the Lego Guardian ship that I got. The canopy was misprinted. It has it's not a decal or a sticker. It's like actually like how they print the minifigs, and the corners of the printing were really fuzzy. And it's the focal point of the ship, and it's a very expensive Lego set. And I was bummed because I looked online, and the price to buy that part, it's not expensive, but it's also not cheap. So I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to call Lego, see what they can do for me. I've heard great things about their customer service. In 5 minutes, they had gotten me a shipping number for the part that I quote unquote ordered. And they're like, well, do you have any other sets that, you're missing parts or anything went wrong with them? And I was like, well, I have the Daily Bugle, but I messed up on one of the stickers. If I find the sticker, can you guys send just like that one sticker? And I'll pay for it because I actually did fuck that up on my own. They're like, no, we'll just send you the whole sticker sheet. So just we'll add that to your order. Boom, it's coming from Lego customer service overseas. They did not ask, and I don't know if this is just because of the holidays, but they did not ask for a photo of the sticker misapplication or the canopy. They did not ask for a receipt. They did not ask for a proof of purchase or anything like that from the box. They were absolutely, because I always get like super anxious when I apply the stickers because it's like, basically you got like 1 or 2 shots to get that thing perfectly. And, I obviously wouldn't advise anyone to overuse the system, but man, they have some of the most incredible customer service that I've ever seen. I mean, it was, a quick phone call. I mean, they answered the phone fairly quickly. I mean, Lego's a massive company, so I was in and out of that phone call like in 5 minutes. And, I was genuinely like taken aback by how good the customer service was.
I mean, you have to consider how big of a company Lego is. And, like, honestly, how cheap Legos must be for them to make. Probably, 1 cent for fucking, like, 30 bricks,
Yeah.
So to, like, sit there and argue with you on the phone, like, asking for emails and pictures and proof that you're not lying over a fucking brick that cost them half a cent to produce. It's like, hey, why don't we just listen to our customer? It's not like he's asking for a whole set. You know what I mean? It's one piece. Like, we probably save a lot more time and money just helping our customers than fucking arguing with them. I think it's great.
It was
going to help you so fast.
Dude, it was fantastic. And to be honest, like, you know, I mean, that's true what you said. It's like, you know, it might have taken 4 or 5 emails going back and forth, like, oh, well, you need to destroy the product or send it back to us. Like, I even asked them, I was like, I'm happy to pay for this sticker sheet. Like, if it's going to cost me $5 or $10, whatever, it's cheaper than it is on eBay. I fucked up. I was 100% my mistake. And they're like, nope, no problem. Just, you know, you have extra stickers if any of your other stickers are messed up as well. You know, feel free to do whatever you want with them. I mean, it was literally like,
you love to see it.
It was fantastic. I wanted to highlight that. Lego also is announcing a potential $5 subscription service. They have a VIP section on their website where you sign up in the store. It's a free program, but they did a survey and they're asking the VIPs if they want, if they would like to maybe explore a subscription service. So you get obviously a bunch of things on the website. You can get like different Lego courses for science, technology, engineering, and math, different Lego activities, different ideas to play online. But for $5 a month, you get different workshop and speaking videos you can watch, learning courses. You get free gifts with every purchase. So usually with Lego, the gifts are also like $100 or $50 or $150 gifts. So any purchase you make gets a free gift. Wow. You get bonus rewards, free delivery on everything you order. So typically it's over, I think like $50 is free shipping. Now it's every delivery is free. You can return used bricks for discounts and points, which I think is interesting because Lego's really getting into that eco-friendly space like Hasbro. You also get access to limited edition products, early access to products, and the big one, which a lot of the Lego community is kind of divided over, is you can buy past sets from the Lego archive. Now, they haven't said what this means. Some people are taking it that, you know, basically any set that's ever been made, they're going to produce certain quantities and you can go through and buy them. I think what's more likely to happen is, you know, essentially at the end of each cycle, they'll add the least popular sets to the website that they still have a quantity of that you can buy from, because it doesn't really make sense that Lego's going to start this production engine again to make, you know, a dozen sets for like the 10 guys that want the super niche obscure sets. Or I can imagine they'll do like a fan vote where fans can vote and, you know, pick a selection of sets that will be offered, because sort of what Cuervo is like, is saying is that, you know, there's some sets like the Lego Castle that, you know, the set is incredibly expensive to buy. And if you're able to get a vintage set like that for $5 a month, $60 a year, access to that would be incredible. I Am Legend says, honestly, Lego should sponsor CW. That'd be dope. But yeah, Dean, you're getting back into Lego. Eddie, you're into Lego also. John, you as well. And Mario, you're kind of dabbling. Lego doing a subscription service. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I've only ever bought one Lego set in my life, and it was that little car that I got. Every other Lego set I've received free, which is pretty crazy because there's some nice ones. I think it's really cool only for the bypass sets from Lego Archive. That's cool. Like a set that's long, you know, put in the vaults, you could get that again. I think that almost alone is worth the
and the early access too is cool.
I mean, early access is pretty cool, but you could get that with the VIP right now.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, if you're the VIP, you get emails like when the Millennium Falcon was coming out, they did a VIP only, and Zach managed to get 2, I think. Rayner, he got 2 of the Falcons on that release date.
Is the return
free delivery
bricks,
pretty cool?
Is the return bricks for discounts and points, is that a new thing, or have they always done that?
I believe it's a new thing.
Sounds new.
Because I would like to do that too. I got bags of, you know, extra pieces.
That'd be pretty cool, but dude, sometimes like those little like random pieces come in handy. Also, like, have you ever tried to buy like a jug of bricks on like Craigslist or something? They're expensive. Legos are real expensive, even if they're like nothing.
Even
So
if
I don't
it's
know.
just like the most basic generic part, really.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, go on like Facebook Marketplace, type in like loose Legos, and like people put them in like those like gallon bucket things, and they're like $300-400. So unless you're getting some kind of crazy discount and points for Lego, I don't know if it's worth turning in old bricks. But I think this is cool. I think it's I don't know about a step in the right direction, depending on how much it's going to be, but I think it's a cool opportunity.
We don't know how much it's gonna be yet.
It should be $5 a month. It's not final yet, but the form that they had people fill out was for $5 a month.
I'd do it for $5 a month.
Because the
It's
VIP
not bad,
thing,
to be honest.
VIP
The
thing
VIP is free.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
free
So this is
already.
like VIP plus.
So it's like Peacock and Peacock Plus or something.
Cock plus. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So there's that. This is something that is taking effect this year, and I thought it'd be important to mention. I'm not like a tax person, so I don't know that much about it. But just a friendly reminder: under the new tax law, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App will be required to report transactions exceeding $600 to the IRS. That's, if you do 6 $100 transactions, or 2 $300, or 1 $600, those will all be reported. I do not believe friends and family will be reported, and we have a tax person, and Sean Usby has his tax person as well, and they've basically said, like, if you have receipts of what you bought the figure for and what your packing materials and shipping materials were, that you can subtract them from the income that you get, and that way you have like a sort of a net amount, which does make sense because that's what we're going to do for CW this year. We bought so much equipment that we're going to use our receipts to lower our tax burden. But that's just something that I wanted to talk about. Like, if this is going to change how you guys deal with things in this hobby. For me personally, I'm pretty much just selling to the Patreonies now, or people in auxiliary, people that feel comfortable paying friends and family that I've done deals with before. Yeah. I'm willing to sell it cheaper to have that, because I think this new tax law is bullshit. I don't understand why they're cracking down so hard on the average American, to be honest. It's supposed to enforce tax compliance and supposed to make up some budget deficits, but I make doo-doo money. I don't need to be, walking on eggshells for, transactions over $600.
Yeah, especially
that's my opinion.
Yeah, it's like, dude, this is my personal bullshit that I've already bought and paid taxes on. Fuck you. If I want to sell it to Mario, it should be no concern of yours. I have already bought it and paid the taxes on it. Eat a dick. Also,
Dean, I would never do you goods and services, bro. Always friends and family, man.
Oh no,
so
I know
you got
for
nothing
sure.
to worry about.
But that's my point. It's like, it shouldn't matter who or what I'm selling my property to. It's my property. The taxes have already been taken care of a long time ago. It's no concern to the next guy who buys it. This is absolute dog shit. I think Zach is right. That $600 is such a low amount of money. This should be for people that are making 10,000 plus, selling things through PayPal. But it's like, okay, well, just fucking give me cash. I only use PayPal because it's convenient. But if I'm buying something from, let's just say, my buddy Rick, I'll just be like, dude, I'm just gonna give you cash now, because I don't want to fucking burden you with this shit. I think it's bullshit. Also,
That's
the
illegal.
friends and family thing, doesn't work all the time. In fact, they started cracking down last year. Whenever I would buy things from Rick, he said that sometimes they would like cancel his the transaction.
Yeah, so that happened to a few people. Like, I don't want to put words in their mouth, but I believe that happened to Gem Men also. But you have to realize that those transactions that Rick and people like Gem are doing, like, they're thousands and thousands of dollars a year. Not, you and I, where we might do about a 12, what, $2,000 maybe tops throughout a year selling a bunch of figures. But I mean, Rick and people that are dealing with statues, friends and family, like when you're routinely exchanging like $5-6 grand for statues, like that. Obviously,
Throws
Rick
up
isn't
red
doing that,
flags.
but yeah. So in that case, it's like, how many friends do you have that are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what about the rest of the panel? Are you guys gonna change your selling habits because of this, or
Who's the government to tell me how many friends I can have?
how do they track this? PayPal sends the government a 1099-K, and that's how you get tax enforced. At least in America. I don't know why you guys do taxes in Canada, but
We have the
that's
same
how,
concept.
Yeah, that's how that'll do that.
I know if
Is
you
this
sell
something that's
something
already
on
established over there, John?
No, I haven't heard anything about it yet, but I know that if you sell something on Facebook Marketplace, it'll ask you, did you sell it to this person, yes or no? And I usually put, I'd rather not answer.
Yeah.
So, Ladies
Or just
Man
say no.
says, is this for transactions starting this year? I believe it's starting this year. It's not for 2021. Duck Collector says, tons of trainers and people in the service industry are now not using anything electronic for payment. I saved $20 for using cash on a restaurant yesterday. They now have a cash prize. That's interesting.
You know what's
very
stupid?
What would you?
You know
what
what's
would you
stupid?
use though?
You
If
know
you're
what's-
gonna sell, what would you use?
Cash now.
Cash, baby.
Cash only.
You know what's stupid is they came up with all this technology to eliminate cash, and now we're going back to cash.
You could do Zelle, right? 'Cause Zelle's just a bank
Zelle is
transfer.
technically, Zelle is not on this list because I think Zelle doesn't offer any sort of payment protection, so I believe that's why. Jesus, Fern says the IRS hasn't gotten me yet.
They will now, bro.
I don't know. I will probably not stop selling, so I'm interested to see how it affects my taxes. I don't know. I am
In 6
I
months
am
we'll hear this
the
at
worst
Eddie's
person
door.
with taxes. So. But I have 5 Hot Toys right now.
He actually looked.
I have 5 Hot Toys right now that I was looking at my Hot Toys. It was just good time. I have 5 that I want to sell now. That if I sell them, it'll be over 600 already at the beginning of the year. So, I mean, if people want to do Zelle, I'll do Zelle. But they're, I don't like asking people to do that because of the insecurity they have.
And I think
Ben
that's the
Thomas
scary
says, we will consult the Canadian princess about our taxes and get back to you as is tradition.
We're the worst for taxes, please.
Wow, what a guy.
Yeah, I think that's the scary part. We might see a rise in like fraud and people getting scammed because they're trying to skirt around these new protections. So it seems like it's going to have a lot of negative effects in the collecting community.
Yeah, my recommendation personally is you really got to trust the people that you're dealing with. So that's why I deal with Patreon, because I got your address, bro. I will my goons will be at your door. Just kidding. CC says apparently you can't even break it up. It's 600 combined. Yeah, so that's what I mentioned earlier. It doesn't matter if you do $600 payments or $50 payments or $601 payments. Like once you hit $600, like that is the threshold that gets reported to the IRS. Zelle is a single selling registers. What is Zelle? It's a way to exchange cash. It's like a Cash App type service. I wanted to take a look for this episode at the coming soon section on Sideshow's website. So we'll just kind of go through these and briefly give our opinions if we think they're ever going to see the light of day as actual releases.
This should be short and sweet.
Starting
Nope.
First, the Miles Morales purple rain suit. I'm going to give this a hard no.
Dean?
Yeah, I don't like it. This is really ugly. What is he wearing? Fucking jean jacket? I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Anyone else? Yay,
Jean
nay?
jacket. What the fuck?
It looks like under the purple,
Yeah.
it's like a jean material.
I'm drawing a blank. What's his uncle's name?
How dare you?
The Prowler?
The Prowler. There you go. Give us a
Oh, look at that.
Prowler.
Was that Mario's mom on stream?
Who?
Wow.
No, that's my niece. This is my niece.
Oh.
Hi.
Whoa.
Hey.
Very cool.
I like your guys' show. It's really entertaining.
What an
Jumbo,
angel.
baby.
We
What a gift
appreciate
from
it.
God. Jumbo, baby.
They said they
Casca
love you.
Reeves.
Oh,
I think this is a solid make. I think if they don't make this, that'd be a huge mistake.
No, need it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, honestly. You need something to go Bo-Katan, honestly, and More female Mando figures, dude. Fuck yeah.
What? Just to be clear, are we talking about if we think it should be made, or if we personally want it to be made?
If you think it will be made, and just briefly, because we got like 25 of these.
Oh, I think it will be made.
Nope, I don't see this coming out.
Nope.
Not happening.
Grogu, I
Wow.
think this is going to be a
Nope.
yes.
Nope, not happening.
This is
They've
not Hot
already got
Toys.
they've already got a Grogu accessory set.
Is this Hot Toys?
This is Hot
Yes,
Toys.
there's
fucking
Hot Toys logo on the
right
bottom.
there. Coming at me like that. Now, Iron Studios did make a very similar.
I know,
one,
because remember we
which
were
was
going back
very
and forth?
confusing. Yes, very confusing.
What
for
the fuck? Yeah, give me this with the little frog lady. I don't need the eggs. I want the
I
fucking
like
frog
the
lady
eggs.
to go with it. Yeah.
I like that.
This
and
is
if
a
the
great
Boba
release.
2-pack goes crazy, then that one's like an easy one to add to that scene, right?
What is this little data pad? Is that from when he was at the school?
Yeah,
I think so.
tracking.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, it's adorable. Cobb Vanth. I'm gonna do a
Where's
hard
the
pass on this
Macron?
one.
They might as
Yeah, right, the
well.
Macron.
Yeah, they've got the tools already for this one. It's happening.
But
I
we
can
want a
see it.
portrait,
Yes, 100%.
so I can make a
Super
Santa
Battle
Clarita
Droid.
diet figure.
100%. 100%.
Santa Clarita Diet.
You never watched that show with Drew Barrymore? Okay, sorry. Next.
Was he
Anyone?
on that?
Battle Droid? Yay, nay?
No.
Oh, I would
I hope
love
so.
to
I
see
hope
the
they-
battle.
I hope
droids,
they do
even
it.
though I wouldn't
Yeah,
buy
I
them.
hope they do.
It almost looks like
Yeah.
the Ironmonger.
Well,
The material used.
no.
Sorry, the material used.
Oh yeah.
this one,
yeah.
I don't understand why the Obi-Wan Kenobi 6-gun figure. Rumor is Sideshow owns the master license for this particular outfit of this character. So that's why we haven't seen it by Hot Toys, but they had to sign this askew. But it's not.
No, why
it's
show
nowhere
it?
to
They're
be
saving
seen.
it for the show.
Yeah, for the show.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope they make
I
it.
think it'll get made though. Yeah, in some way or another. Yes.
Absolutely not the
No,
Snowtrooper
this is-
6-scale figure.
No.
This is they still have the original one in stock, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a hard pass. This is the
Yeah,
Force
any-
Awakens.
Anything
TLJ
sequel,
Snowtrooper.
anything sequel trilogy is not gonna be made. They don't
The Force
sell.
needs to
People,
go back to sleep.
people fucking hate it. Yeah, fuck this.
There we go.
Yes.
Jedi Starfighter. I don't think this is gonna get made.
Yes,
Nope.
please.
I don't
Never-
think it'll
never
get
gonna
made.
happen.
It won't. It won't because he came
Never
out.
gonna get it. Never gonna get
He
it.
came out and said he's not doing it, but that's
Well-
because he's a coward.
You
Well,
know,
the New Year's
if,
announcement, they did tease vehicles. So.
Come on,
No,
dude. I
he-
set you up, bro.
He said he won't do Star Wars vehicles. He said it already.
Literally.
Yeah.
okay, so if this gets made, they're gonna reissue Anakin, and people really want Anakin. So I will say plausible.
Wow.
If Hot Toys needs an excuse to make Anakin again, they'll do
What
it.
if the
Nope,
only
this
way
will
to
be
get
a
Anakin
day
Wait.
one.
was
Okay.
to
Really
buy
quick.
this?
Who would buy this?
I would
though, if
buy
it
this
Got made on the panel.
instantly.
On the panel.
I would.
Instantly.
Not me.
Well,
I don't have room, but I'd want it.
nah, I might actually.
Wow. I don't have the space for this.
You make this
World building is for 3.75, not for 6 scale. Move along.
You're not wrong.
Jesus.
R4I9. I'll be honest, I'm a Star Wars nerd, but I don't know what this guy is.
You're not.
Anyone?
I don't think
No?
they'll make
Maybe?
this.
This is
No,
a sequel
This
trilogy.
is
Jordan.
sideshow, dude. This is sideshow, not Hot Toys.
This is Hot Toys, bro. Do you see the Hot Toys logo down there?
Oh, look at that.
No,
man.
older.
Wow.
Angus.
Yeah, again, man. Hold on,
Man
John.
can only admit when he's
It's
wrong.
a sequel trilogy,
yeah,
Jordan.
you're right. Is it?
Yeah, isn't this the one with the black BB?
Nope. Better not.
BB9E or whatever.
I wouldn't be opposed to this, but I don't see it happening.
They touch it.
Whoa.
They better not
Luke
touch
Skywalker, Bespin. I think they're going to make
100%.
this.
100%. This is happening.
I hope they don't.
this. Nope.
Why not,
They
dude?
will.
They won't.
The DX07 is the first figure they ever did. It's fucking classic. It's
First Star
better
Wars
than
figure they
this, dude.
Yeah.
For Star Wars.
Even if
It's
they
better than
do,
this.
even if they do remake it, they won't be making it the way they did the original with the accessories and everything. So, with the weather
no,
vane.
Probably not. No, they won't. I don't believe it how the weather vane.
Have they
I do see
really-
this coming out?
Well, they have re-released DXs. I think this will get
I
re-released.
have it right here, nice in the box. Nice. And
Oh, it
simple.
wouldn't.
Legend.
It
This
wouldn't
is Hot
release
Toys
as a-
Purgatory, my guy. Yeah, these are all graveyard figures.
Yep.
R5D4. I think they have to make this
Oh
one.
my gosh! Please, please.
love this figure.
I honestly would love
I
to
don't
own
see
this.
it.
So,
I don't see it.
but
being
I don't
made,
see
though.
him. I don't see him doing it. No.
Same. Unless they do this with another Jawa, I mean, that's a
I would
possibility.
actually really love that. Actually, Mario.
Yeah.
now
That'd
be
that you say
awesome.
that. Cause who did the Gonk? Was that Hot Toys? Cause that release sucked.
Yeah, that was
Oh
hard.
man.
The Battle Droid. I think this has to get made.
Only if it comes with a Jar Jar.
Dude, I want them to make this because the sideshow ones are garbo, bro.
What do you mean if it comes with a charger?
Jar Jar.
Oh, Jar Jar.
Jar
Oh,
Jar.
my bad.
Wow, Latoya with the
Jar Jar
199
is
super
an
chat
absolute-
for
Hey,
Oh,
thank
wow.
you.
Wow.
Start singing, Dean.
I'm pretty talented, thank you.
Wow.
In his sleep.
That's the only thing I do is the bo 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 bo. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
And we're claimed.
All
Clone
right.
Trooper. I think this is gonna get made.
Oh, for sure. They've already had the sculpts and everything. This is just a simple repaint.
Yeah, any fucking clone trooper that comes up, they're gonna make it.
Take it to the
I'm
bank.
surprised this isn't out yet.
It just
If
went up
they
for
made a
pre-order.
fucking mortar stormtrooper from 5 seconds of fucking Bando,
Yes,
they'll make any
yes.
clone trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we got Padme. Now, let me tell you this. Episode 2 of Collecting Weekly was talking about this figure going missing, and we still haven't seen it yet. We're at episode 198. So, I don't think, regardless of how cool this figure is, it's ever gonna
2
get made.
episodes away from 100. Wow.
Wow.
It's a negative.
Yeah,
Not
I
happening.
don't think this is good. I want it really badly. I really want a Padme in my collection, but yeah, this is never gonna
How
happen.
badly?
So badly.
I hate sand.
Next.
These ones didn't. When you clicked on the link, the pages were broken, which doesn't bode well for them being released. But the Axe Wolves and the Baron Zemo, I could see Axe not being made because I feel like Casca's the one that would of the 3. But
Oh,
they
is
are-
that who
yeah.
that is? Okay.
Yeah, and then Baron Zemo, I don't know.
I think
Neither
he's
of
coming
us.
back though, right? So we might get him in the future.
I think Baron Zemo has more of a chance than X.
Yeah.
Captain America team suit, 0% chance.
Please don't.
I don't see why not, though. They already have the head sculpt. They've already got the suit. I mean,
Because
But
that
the other
is
one's
Because the
Hollow,
original
right?
suit didn't sell very well for Tony, my guy. That's why.
no, true.
Well, because there's nothing to pair him with.
And we're like how many
I
years
think
out?
this is
away-
plausible, dude. They have the head sculpts. They're gonna need to make money off Avengers somehow, eventually. I think we'll see it.
Oh shit, Kit Fisto.
Oh,
Shout out to
dude.
that organization.
I want this. I want it to be made, but I don't know. They stopped doing prequel figures, so it's hard to say.
I don't think this will ever be made. No.
Nope.
It's a shame. The sculpt looks
I know.
beautiful.
It does look good.
Spider-Man Velocity suit. I'm shocked this wasn't made.
Yeah, me
there,
too.
There was a Marvel Legends of this, and it looked
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
This will eventually come, I'm sure.
I think
Yeah.
it's because of
It's a matter of
the
time.
material that they didn't make this.
Oh, it's like cloth on the bottom and like plastic
And
on top.
it's thicker. I think they'd have to use thicker than the rubber they use now, and I think they just didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Up next, the Spider-Man with light-up function. So this is like, I don't believe when they first showed this, it was ever intended that the Spider-Man would come out of this little enclosure. It's supposed to be like a whole thing where everything lights up on it. So
Yeah, doesn't
I
his
don't
eyes
think-
move?
I don't recall, but I don't think we'll ever see this one, to be honest.
No, me either. I remember his eyes moving or something.
I feel like we'll see the Hall of Armors. I don't know if we'll see it with the suit, but I think we will see a Spider-Man Hall.
Yeah. Someone up here, Jan Rog.
Nah.
No, it's
this is
not.
long
It's,
gone.
Hell
it's
no.
Mike Oxlong, dude.
Wow, that's the man, the myth, the legend.
Only because of the movie it's from. Yeah, no.
Where is Mike? I miss Mike. He's in the chat today.
We also have Captain Marvel's Star Force version.
Keeper.
Nope.
Nobody wants fucking Captain Marvel shit. It doesn't sell.
This is just a repaint of the original suit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, but I mean, it's easy money for them.
Mantis? I'm shocked that Mantis isn't.
Dude, for real. People
Seems
love
racial.
this character.
Maybe after the next movie, I could see this getting made.
Nope.
Maybe.
It's
Maybe
never going to
along-
happen.
Maybe alongside the Drax 2.0.
The head sculpt looks amazing.
Hopefully 100% beefier in the Drax. Yeah, this portrait looks incredible.
Big note.
It's a shame. War Machine team suit, 0% chance.
Really? You think so?
Yeah,
I would
could see
say
this
of
one.
everything, a little bit more chance, but
I mean, they made the fucking Punisher War Machine off the same fucking armor, so.
yeah, but that was a cool figure, my guy.
Not the same armor.
Oh, isn't that?
No, this is the Mark 6 or Mark 5?
This is a 6.
Either way, Garbo.
Yeah.
Garbito.
And I
Vito.
believe that's the last thing on the list other than Nightwing.
Jeez.
Which I thought they didn't solicit the Nightwing yet.
That's
I
a
thought
good
this
looking
went up.
fucking figure. Holy shit.
It could have. I don't know. That's what's on their coming soon page.
No,
That's
there's a
where I just pulled
third-party
everything
one.
from.
I can see
I
this
think
getting
that,
made if it
I,
hasn't.
yeah, I
been
think
out
this will come. Yeah, I mean, considering they're
Definitely
still doing the Arkham line, I think this will show up sometime.
Well, that's the coming soon list. So, is there any that really stuck out to y'all on this list?
No.
I think Bespin Luke, 100%.
Starfighter.
And then Obi-Wan Clone Wars version.
I think the kid.
But then again,
Fisto
before the
looks
Starfighter,
awesome.
I'd want a, what do you call that thing?
Revolution?
Millennium Falcon cockpit.
Well, they've already said that's not getting.
Yeah, of course not, because they suck.
Interesting, in the coming soon section, I didn't see the what is the from Black Widow, the dad? What is his superhero name? The Red Avenger or something?
Red Guardian.
The keg.
Yeah.
Or Red Guardian, there we go.
The keg? What did you call it?
Jesus.
The kegger.
Wow.
That seems offensive in some
Let me
way.
tell you something. I told you this once. I'll tell you this again. Mark my words. They should set up like HasLab does a GoFundMe for vehicles. Listen, for vehicles. Yeah.
Oh no.
There's already a company that's doing that.
I don't care what every other company, but they should do it because it's either that or we don't get it.
I'd rather not.
Then we don't get it.
Okay, well.
In 6 scale, every vehicle is a fucking hassle, bro.
So then don't buy it. But then the people who want it can buy it.
He's
Hey,
not
Mike is
wrong.
back.
He's
'Cause
not
I'm
wrong
gonna want
about
it.
that.
Like I don't understand why you're whining
There you
about
go,
it.
Dean.
If you don't want it, you don't have to buy it.
There's two of
What's up?
them now.
Cece,
Oh, wow.
Cece got excited there.
Wow.
It's getting old, guys. It's getting
Yeah,
old.
we
now.
got a celebrity in the chat.
It's getting
The
a little
Boys
old.
season
What the
3
hell?
coming out in June 2022. They put up a little bit of a quick look teaser. Starlight and Homelander back together. It was very unexciting. So that's coming out in June. I think they said they're dropping the first 3 episodes at the beginning of June, and then I think it's like an 8 or 9 episode season. So stay tuned for that. DC Entertainment breaking news: HBO Max is reportedly developing a live action Batman Beyond movie. So that is going to be pretty cool. I know
This is
Terry
like a
McGinnis
Fortnite picture.
Dude,
kinda
for
does.
real.
It looks like an Avengers Endgame poster. We'll see what happens with that. John, you were very excited about this. The Flash will be Ben Affleck's final Batman
Thank God.
performance. Why are you so excited about this?
I hate Ben Affleck. Sorry.
Jesus
Why?
Christ.
I don't like Ben
Why?
Affleck as Batman. He's not. I'm a Batman
Why?
guy. I grew
Do
up
you
with
hate him
Batman.
as Batman or do you hate him in general?
He's like, Jiggly sucked.
Yeah, Geely sucked. Yeah.
Oh, I
And,
don't like that movie either.
That was no. I don't like. I don't care. I don't remember any good movies.
What?
can't-
The Town?
The Town. I
was
didn't
a
watch the
great
Town.
movie.
I didn't watch the Town. That's why.
Gone
Listen,
Girl?
Gone
I
Girl's
didn't watch Gone
amazing.
Girl either.
That
Listen,
movie's
That movie's
crazy.
fucking amazing.
I
It
don't
is
like
good, but
him
it's
as
crazy.
Batman, and that's it. I don't know what everyone's fascination is with him and Batman. I don't get it. It's not. He's not Batman.
He's my
not a
favorite
good
Batman.
actor
He
and a good
is
Batman.
the most screen accurate Batman we've ever had.
That's. I don't
Period.
agree.
Fact.
That's not even an argument. That's
I don't
period.
That's accurate.
His acting is
100%
horrible as Batman.
bigger.
He can have. He can have
He's
the
taller
look.
than Batman.
He can have the Bruce Wayne look in the suit and the car, but his acting is not. I don't like his acting.
I said this
Okay.
before, and maybe this is what you mean by his acting. They made him too funny.
No,
He always delivers the punchline. It's like, oh, haha, Batman, you're funny. It's like they made
In
him
Justice
Tony.
League you're talking about?
Yeah, they made him like the Tony Stark. it's
and I don't
no.
like this Batman suit either. Sorry.
But I mean, his acting. I have no problem with his acting. I think he's a great actor.
The character
My
was way
favorite
better.
Batman.
Go ahead, dude.
This Ben Affleck made me like Batman. Okay, I'll say that much.
Wow.
I own one Batman figure in my whole collection, and it's fucking Ben Affleck.
That hurts.
No
my
shit.
Heart.
How am I the
Wow.
controversial person on this? How the fuck?
Because I own my shit.
Wow. I own what?
No, you're kind of a sleaze. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Thank God it's his final performance. You're gonna see Batman. You're gonna see Batman in the Flash. Well, that's
I'm
gonna be a
excited
nice
to
Batman.
see Batman.
That's gonna be a Batman. Michael Keaton.
There's no one who.
He's all old.
This,
and
the reason
fucking
it's sad, John, is
decrepit.
because he's like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I don't want to see it recast because who the fuck else? We get Pattinson. That's what we get.
Well, don't. I think Pattinson's gonna obliterate Ben Affleck.
I think this movie's overhyped now, but
And I also think Christian Bale was better than Ben Affleck. tenfold.
To each
He's
their own.
not. He doesn't look like Batman though.
The
I think he played a
original
hell of a
suit,
Bruce Wayne though.
the original suit
He did do Bruce Wayne.
in Batman Begins, that original
great.
suit.
I
the
love
that's
that
a
suit.
gorgeous suit.
I love that suit, man.
We're all overlooking Gotham's Batman.
Who?
The kid?
Dude,
I even like him better than Ben Affleck.
Lemur, speaking the fucking gospel over here.
Lemur, you know what, buddy?
He was not the best looking Batman.
I need to protect her.
Where is she? Rachel.
Rachel, I need to put my pants down and take a shit.
Alfred, get the car, Alfred.
Fucking Bale sucks, bro.
You
Speaking
suck,
of
Dean.
sucks,
As Batman, he's a great actor.
You suck.
Tron Legacy. Sam, the son of famous video game designer Kevin Flynn, has been haunted for a long time by his father's mysterious disappearance. A strange signal draws Sam to Flynn's arcade, and he is pulled into the same cyber world. I never thought I'd see the day I hate John. Who was
said
that
that?
picture?
Who said that?
Fern with a gun?
Is it?
Big Fern?
Does he work? He does have a gun.
He's never
Pulled into the
never
same
unboxed it
cyber
again.
world in which his father, its creator, has been trapped for 20 years. With fearless warrior Cora, Kevin, and Sam seek to escape from a universe that, while magnificent, is far more advanced and dangerous than Kevin had ever imagined. I fucking like this movie. This was one of the great theater experiences of my life. There's a moment in the film where he activates the arcade, and it's almost like shit, what is that movie? The Wizard of Oz, where everything's black and then it goes into that color tone, and it just like the whole movie comes alive.
Shifts, yeah.
there is
The
no
opening,
color to this movie, bro. What the hell are
bro,
you talking
the
about?
score of this fucking film, bro.
It's really
like,
good.
Dean, you're making a Star Wars movie. Who you gonna have score it, right?
John Williams.
John Williams. You're making a fucking Tron movie, bro. Who you gonna have score it?
Fuck
Motherfucking
Williams.
Daft Punk, bro.
Perfection.
Bro.
Perfection.
Yeah, the score was
This was also one of the more, like, one of the first modern, I believe, de-aging movies where they de-aged
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, yeah. And it did not.
No,
I remember
no.
the theaters, it looked good, but boy, it did not age well.
This was like the first deep fake.
Yeah. I love this movie. It's
But
not,
when you
it's
wa-
certainly
when you
not
watch
the-
it in
it's
two-
certainly not the best film of all time, but I think it was unfairly judged in its time.
Yeah, I think honestly, in terms of sequels, this is up there with Blade Runner 2049. It stays true to the original story, and it gives you an extended part that was missing for decades. And it's not insulting. It's not pandering. It's just very well done and written correctly. This movie is, I think, like Zach said, very underappreciated at the time. I think people now have come to love it. I went to go see this movie because my favorite band on the planet, without question, I listen to them every day, is Daft Punk. How dare you? They still are my favorite. Even though they're not making music, I still love Daft Punk. So when this got announced, I was already over the moon. So at the time, I was dating this girl. We were both DJs, and we both loved Daft Punk. That's like kind of like what brought us together was our love for music. And I was like, I'm taking us to see Tron. I got IMAX 4D with the seats. Oh my God. That was one of the craziest movie experiences ever. Daft Punk comes on screen. It was like the greatest night of my life. I hold this movie in a special place in my heart. Great pick. Who picked this? John?
Yes, sir. Well, the community. It was one of my picks, but the community.
Okay. But really it was you. So thank you, John. This movie just... Even the parts where he's not in the machine, where he's like at his apartment hanging out with his dog, like it's such like those are also very enjoyable parts of the movie. Where he like jumps off the building, he's riding his motorcycle, like every part of this movie is enjoyable to watch. It's very rare that I won't skip some scenes in a movie, you know, that I've seen multiple times. Not that I fucking watch every second of this movie. I love it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really enjoyed this one. 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb, 51% Rotten Tomatoes. Guys, it was fun. It was cool. I don't know. I remember watching this in 2010, and yeah, back in the day when you saw that deep fake, it was like, wow, they're moving up in technology. They're de-aging him, and it looks like him. You look at it now and it's like, damn. But I don't know. I like the story. I liked when you're seeing him, when the kid's in his room, you see the poster on the wall that's like an ode to the original. You see the little action figures he has. You see the 2 statues that he has, which was all little like homages to the original. The score was perfect. I liked the part when he goes into the arcade, turns it on, and like Journey's the first song that comes on from the band Journey. I think they did a really good job. Hot Toys dabbled a little bit in some of these figures too, which was cool. I think they made the Sam on the cycle.
Yep.
And then they did this one here, the Kevin Flynn, which came out pretty good. But yeah, no, I think it was a really good movie.
Zach,
What?
do you remember?
I remember what I know what you're. I need you to tell me the full story, but I remember as soon as we came on and John showed that figure, I remember there was a dude that did some goofy ass shit with that. Remind me what happened, please.
Some guy was trying to sell that figure, and he fucking blasted it everywhere, and it was such a cheap price. And dude, for weeks, nobody would buy it for weeks. And I remember joking one time, I think it was Manny. He's like, I'm just gonna fucking buy it so I don't have to see it anymore. But like low key, I really want this figure. But like, dude,
he put it like 3 times
a
day every group.
Dude, he kept bumping it all the time in every fucking group. It was so annoying, but damn.
Because he comes with a black suit too. But regardless, yeah, I like the movie. I actually ordered the Flynn on the cycle when I was a teenager. I was really young.
Wow.
Before all this PayPal and all this shit. And I did a Kijiji deal, send the money, and they never sent the figure.
Wow.
John was making money to buy Hot Toys in his youth?
It was like $200. Yeah, man, we didn't get paid 25 cents back in the day. We made some good coin. But yeah, no, it was I enjoyed the movie. Good pick, community. Thank you guys.
That was you, John.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, but this movie was freaking garbage, man, to me. I didn't like it at all whatsoever. Look, there were some aspects in this thing. Some of the design aspects I did like. It was cool to see like all the light ups and shit. But fucking this was straight. Wasn't feeling just trash, Dean. It's absolute trash, bro. The same way you feel about Batman in general, I feel 10 times about this. The same way that John hates Ben Affleck, I hate.
That's because Mario didn't watch it.
With this movie, I watched it, dude. I completely watched it. I swear I watched it, bro. Just right today. Today, actually, before the show.
Oh,
it's a couple fucking times
to the end.
Till the end.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought, who was that guy? Zeus. For a second, I could have sworn that was Tom Hiddleston. But
I thought it was the dude from Ready Player One, the friend, the one who
Do you
started
think
the
Ready
company
Player
movie.
One was better than this?
Simon
Yes,
Pegg.
100%.
100 times better than this, dude. Absolutely, man. I didn't like I love Jeff Bridges. Olivia Wilde was cool. I just didn't. This movie was just shit to me. It was just absolute garbage. I found it absolutely boring.
Wow.
Yeah, the same thing with Blade Runner. I'm not a Blade Runner fan either, Dean. I mean, I tried to watch the first. I did watch the first one. I was absolutely bored out of my damn mind. The second one, I went to the Dolby Theater to go watch. I fell asleep in it. I mean, not that it was just. It was just. I'm not that much of a fan, I guess, of sci-fi. Maybe I don't know.
Dude, when Mario wants a burger, he goes to McDonald's.
That's fantasy, bro. Nah.
Actually, he goes to In-N-Out, which
In and Out
a lot. So Mario has zero taste.
Nah, bro. This movie is just trash, bro. I wasn't a fan of it. You know, it was the story I thought was completely weak. It was one of those. It was a movie that came like way too late. No one was really asking for it, in my opinion. but it's
I just don't know why they didn't call Tron 2.0. That would have been way better.
Sure. I mean, the nostalgia was there. The light cycles look really cool. I did like the outfits on some of the what was it, the programs or whatever they were called in the games that they were playing. You know, all that shit looked really pretty damn cool. But I just wasn't really feeling this movie.
Did you see the original one, Mario?
I did. I don't remember it. I saw it forever ago. I just don't remember it. I need to revisit it.
That movie hurts my eyes to watch.
I
It's
don't.
like that weird thing.
I don't want to be as critiqueful as Mario, but I didn't enjoy it either. I was I couldn't. It didn't even keep my attention, and the CGI on Jeff Bridges' face is horrid.
At the time, it was
every time
2010 though, buddy. Come on.
Every time his face comes on, I just don't even want to watch it anymore. That Clue guy.
It takes you out of the movie, right? Clue?
It's so bad.
It
It's
completely
worse.
takes you out of the movie.
It's worse than Luke deepfake, and everybody was complaining about that shit. It is really bad. That was probably the worst thing of the movie. I do like the actors in the movie. There are some things that were interesting to me, but I really love them. I love Sam. He was in Four Brothers. I love that movie. He's a good actor.
A banger, bro.
And obviously I love Jeff Bridges. Olivia Wilde's okay. But yeah, I didn't see the original Tron. I talked to my buddy. He says he loves this movie, and he says that he partially loves it because it's such a good sequel to the original and like the nostalgia is there. So maybe that's part of it. I didn't. It wasn't for me.
First of all, Dean, don't you ever talk shit about In-N-Out again. We will have a problem.
Oh,
if you go
thank you.
there.
We're not outnumbered.
Marco, you're on my show, goddammit.
Yes.
We're coming for you,
Second
Dean.
of all-
We'll protect him, you know.
Second of all, Mario, you're next. No. This movie
Bring
goes
it,
so hard.
bring it.
This movie goes so hard. The soundtrack,
Into the fucking trash, into the
visuals.
toilet, bro. That's where it goes hard.
Oh my god.
Someone
man,
pissed in Mario's cereal today. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a shit movie, bro.
No, that's just what In-N-Out tastes like.
Jesus.
How dare you? That Jeff Bridges
Way better than
de-aging
Whataburger.
at the time, though.
Okay, let the man
Sorry,
speak.
Marco.
No, all good. Man. But that de-aging technology at the time was like, it wasn't quite there at the time, but it was like pretty stunning to see. Like, it's amazing that they tried
Bro,
it.
this shit ain't that old. I don't know why we're saying at the time.
2010?
2010 was still
Dude, that was
fucking
12
banger
years ago?
CGI. What the fuck?
Think about how much technology has advanced since then. You
really
were still
has.
wearing diapers in 2010, Eddie.
I actually graduated high school in 2010.
It was great to.
Oh, Marco's.
It's great to be
fucking-
on the show. John, you're next. No. But this movie is really it's underrated,
dale.
honestly. It's really an underrated movie, and Olivia Wilde so fine in it. Jeff Bridges tears it up. The dude is phenomenal in it. Yeah, I think it's a underrated. I won't say masterpiece,
Fucking
but it's a
Iron
good
Man
movie.
2 in 2010. What are you guys talking about? Clash of the Titans? Fucking
Yeah, bro, but nobody took a
Prince
someone's
of
face and
Persia?
de-aged
Okay,
them.
Clash of the
Yeah.
Titans is not the hill I would die on, to be honest.
Right.
We're talking about de-aging.
Zach, I thought this.
Clash of the Titans is a good fucking movie.
It's a good movie. I love that movie. I saw it in theaters. But
I'm talking about the
that's-
CGI. I'm not
That
talking
mo-
about the
But
fucking
specifically
quality
the
of the movie.
de-aging,
Yeah,
the
but
de-aging,
the de-aging
like no one
Yeah,
was doing that.
specifically.
CGIing a
You're right.
fucking Kraken is a lot different than CGIing a young Jeff Bridges.
They should have fucking made him from scratch instead of fucking de-aging him. It looked horrible.
Let me tell you something. This guy, Sam Flynn, what's his name? The actor?
Jeff Bridges?
Something.
Garrett
No.
Hedlund.
Yeah.
This
No,
guy,
the
when he was
son of
acting,
Mario.
I got like fucking Bruce Wayne vibes from this guy. This guy would have made a good Batman.
Dude,
Yes.
do you want
Yes,
every
dude, a year
fucking
one.
skinny white boy to be Batman or what?
If
No,
there's
we're gonna
anything
put
I know
a
about
heavy
John,
Mexican.
he wants
Well,
2,
Pattinson.
3 packs.
Hold
Better
on, Joker,
than
I'm coming,
Affleck?
but I gotta stop here and fucking
That is way off base, John. For a Batman fan, I'm sad for you.
what?
That guy, no, he's a good actor.
I said a
like
good
him,
Bruce
but
Wayne.
no.
Bruce Wayne, not Batman, but Bruce Wayne. I
No.
got Bruce Wayne vibes, is what I said.
No, that's all.
So
Do you
obviously
like
Dean-
fucking Val Kilmer.
All right, let me get the gavel up. Jesus Christ.
Okay, go
Be
next.
here for 3 hours.
Fuck. Okay, go.
I'd rather watch.
All right,
Princess
we'd like to
Momofuku.
thank
Who's picking the next movie?
Zach.
Me.
Wait till you hear this one.
Zach's
Here we
picking?
go. Yeah. The movie of the week. Hang on, let me get it ready.
Tron
Is
Eva Longoria 7.2.
Jesus Christ. Inside Man, baby. Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, Jodie Foster.
Inside
A
Man.
fucking banger.
Where's Mike
of a movie.
Oxlong when you need him?
Are there figures related to this?
No.
Do you want him inside, man? Is that why you made that joke? I'm a little.
It's come inside, man.
Jesus, y'all are wild. That's our movie of the week. So be sure to watch that. We're going to discuss it next Tuesday.
That's exciting.
Dean,
Where's
let's
that
say thank
available?
you. HBO Max.
Okay. Does
Yes,
John
we
get
checked.
that?
Yes, we checked.
Okay.
Yes, I checked with John beforehand.
Yeah.
I really just don't want to watch it.
He has respect.
Me either.
How dare you?
Can you pick a good one?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Can we watch Tron Legacy again?
Actually, Dean, this movie has a lot of. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but you'll really enjoy the ending, I think.
Yeah, the credit scene.
If you
Go
know,
ahead,
you
Lee.
know.
Okay, quick shout out to our Patreonies. Sean Fear, Ian Seaby, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Lima Hernandez. He's in the chat, shout out. King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Joao Bretta, Equan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, Chris Letty, Ruben K.S. Rivera Jr., David Jones, Sweet Danny Lee, Dee Martin, Stephen Krep, Thin Old Fern, King Zach, Caesar Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin Bomonsky, Rick Gregorio, Alvin Jules, the handsome, the lovely, the angry, the everyday collector, Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ, Irwin Azucena, the illustrious Rainer, Alad Morgan, Don Mayton, Bo LeBoy, Jimmy James, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Big Peps, Scott Bradley, we miss you, Stephen Maria Stanley, Jesse Contreras, Eddie Manzanares, Joe Chet Beeks Corbus, Louis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Jimmy Hernandez, and Brenton Palmer.
Bunch of angels there, keeping the network going. Here's a look at our January Patreon benefits. We have the El Profesoro sticker and the In and Outs of Collecting sticker. These should be shipping probably the week of the 17th, so stay tuned for that. We also have in February the Oxfather Gandalf sticker, and we also have a Pete Aragorn sticker as part of Mark's new Ringcast host sticker lineup, so stay tuned for that. We're also going to mix and match some of these drawings for team stickers for all the other shows. So
Well, Pete cast as Aragorn. That's cool.
Yeah, Sticker Mule's being real fucking lame. Manny had the design ready to go, but Sticker Mule's like, well, this is trying to upcharge us on some things. So we're gonna get that sorted. Hopefully by next Tuesday we'll have a final look at the February Patreon benefits. So big shout out to Manny for working on these. We have 3 tiers: a Sweet Angel tier at $5 a month, stickers sent straight to your door, and access to almost 100 episodes of Vox After Dark replay. The $15 tier, which is the Certified Crispy Certificate, help with figure fixes and the benefits of the previous tier. And the $25 tier, which is the 18 by 24 silhouette poster, doubles of all the stickers we send, and all the benefits of the previous tiers. Big Fern says we need a Mike Oxlong sticker. Erwin says be a channel member. These guys deserve all the love and support. Speaking of which, the YouTube channel members we have are Mojo Z78, Absolute Erwin, Test Jess 1, DK Avenger 702, OG Fan, The Pemricas, and Mark Pearson. A bunch of sweet angels that support us. You can support for as low as 99 cents if you're a Patreon with loyalty badges and special chat emojis and a member shout out, or for $2.99 if you're not, which is all the benefits from the Patreon tier. So the stickers and the member shout outs. Here's a look at our network so far. We got the weekly shows, CW Live, After Dark, Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing, the bi-weekly shows, OFAX, Small Talk, In and Outs of Collecting, Live and Let Dice, Pose Wars, and the monthly shows, The Ringcast and Bricks and Brews. This is our schedule for the week. We have After Dark tomorrow at 10:30. Thursday 3:30 is OFAC. I think it's actually 2:30, so my bad. And then Pose Wars Saturday at 10. Should be very exciting. It's round 2. Get some points on the board for some of the newer posers. and then from that point we'll start mix and matching and kind of seeding everyone into conferences for potential playoff stuff in the future. There's a look at the round 1 Pose Wars standing. So Dre in first place, P-Roxil in second, Dean the Dream in third, fourth tie with Mario and Manny, fifth is Dan from 6 Scale Reviews, and sixth is Eddie Money Mendez. John, go ahead and read our socials for us, please.
Yeah, we got Collecting Weekly on Facebook. We also have our Collecting Weekly auxiliary page. We have our Instagram main Collecting Weekly page at Collecting Weekly, at Collecting Weekly _clips, where we have all our funny bloopers and all that fun jazz. We got at the _everyday _collector, and our statue page at In and Outs of Collecting.
I didn't know we had an In and Outs page.
We do. It's on Instagram. They put all the statue stuff up. Someone asked, Fern asked, how do you become a channel member? I gotta find the link. If you guys want to keep this going for a second, I will do that. There's a TeePublic store also. If you want to get some swag for the network, you can get masks, shirts, cups, mouse pads, stickers, anything you like. Friends of the show, we have 6 Scale Scavengers, Optical 20, PJ the Paradox Nerd, KG Collector, JB Collection, Rogue 16, Boogie Manny, Joel from Third Party Reviews, DCX, 16 Scale Man, Will Foxification, Just Another Friday Night, John the Everyday Collector, 6 Scale Reviews, Casual Nerd Problems, Cash to Gemini, P-Rockzilla, and 16 Fix. Marco, shout out to you. You just had something really neat happen yesterday with your audio. So go ahead and tell us what's going on there.
Long overdue, but we finally got our pods up on Spotify. We're also on Apple Music. So I've been, a few folks have requested, I know, thank you, Mario. A few folks have requested that. They didn't want to keep the YouTube app open the entire time. So hopefully we're giving folks more ways to find us. And then on the channel, we just dropped a new episode of the She Said No pod, and I've got another Collection Outlook video upcoming. So some more content on the way. And thank you all for the support.
Love
Hell
it,
yeah,
bro.
dude. I love
Never
that you're
enough
on
John
Apple
stickers,
Podcasts.
Ben. Can I
Real
drop
quick,
some knowledge here? Can I just drop some knowledge? What you
Yeah,
guys
go ahead.
can also do for 16 Fix for Marco, or any YouTube channel for that matter. If you're watching it on your iPhone, iPad, whatever, when on the browser bar, there's 2 A's. When you're on the site, click that and put desktop version. It'll allow you to close your phone and listen to your video or whatever you want to listen to.
Wow.
Thanks for that, John.
problem.
If you want to join the membership, you just go to our page and click join, and then you have the different options there. So these are look at the different emojis that you get and the shout outs. So yeah, that's how you join the YouTube channel membership. But yeah, do we have any shout outs we want to give?
Shout out to Marco for joining us tonight. Always love hanging out with him.
Thank you, Mario. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, shout out to Gigi also. We are gonna get your man some statues. All right. We know you might be interested in some quarter scale, hell, maybe even third scale, maybe even half scale.
Wow.
Need something big in your life, right? So let's get together and let's chat.
Wow.
Hey, she's got something big in her life. All right, cool.
Wow.
Shout out to everyone in the
How
chat
big?
tonight. Thanks. We have 50 people. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Oh, we got up
and
to
all
like
the
65.
support.
It's great.
I
How big
appreciate
is it?
I appreciate it. It's 16
Shout out to
Fix.
our posers for round 2. We have Scott Beam, 6 Scale Mafia, 16 Scale
Sean
Man Layout, Iron Logan, Danik and Lee Walker carrying the Empire flag, Fern, Jose, CZ. So definitely stay tuned if you're
Danny
watching.
is carrying the Empire flag for Collective Minds, bro. That's where he's
What
at. Shout out
the
to
fuck?
Collective Minds.
Danny, you motherfucker!
Who the
He
fuck
would
is
never
that?
do that.
How dare
It's
you?
Danny's show.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Danny has his own show?
Yeah, bro. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He's dead to me.
dead to me, bro. No longer the favorite. I'm now seeking applications for the favorite.
Marcos
If anyone wants
and,
to apply.
high standing.
Big time.
Anyways,
Definitely not.
shout out to everyone watching live. Shout out to all the amazing people like Kenya Swallow, Mike.
Mike Coxlong.
Yeah, Mike Coxlong.
You guys got to come up with something new.
Pooh
man.
Sea Juice.
You got to come up with something new.
Nuts in your face.
Jesus Christ.
Here's Mike
I think we had
Coxlong.
Chris P. Bacon earlier. I'd love to see that.
He has all these. Whoever's doing this has all these profiles. You better be subbing.
Yeah, right. We'll be at 10,000 subs by tomorrow at this rate.
Send some super chats too while you're there.
I like
love
that
how-
one.
Yeah, that's freaking hilarious with the monkey with the glasses.
Wait, where's Pussy Juice? I'm trying to find out.
Bob my dick.
Bob.
Why does it look like Zach?
Well, no wonder we have-
Why does
we
it
have-
look like me and Eddie
we have
combined?
50
Oh yeah,
people.
that's a good. Yeah,
50 people in the chat. It's like 17 different profiles from one person.
Yeah, we actually only had 12 people watching. It was just all the fake profiles. Ben jacking off. Anyways, y'all are fucking wild. We love you guys, and be sure to tune into After Dark for
Did he
another.
get blocked?
Yeah, I blocked him.
Wait, who'd you block?
Wow.
I'm only kidding. I'm Zach.
How dare you? How dare you? Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Mario.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Marco.
For
Catch you on the
1-6
next
figs.
How dare you? We fucking got a perfect outro and you fucked it up again. You idiot.
I thought he was going to go like the intro. I thought he was going to say, I'm
Canada.
for 1-6
I need
figs.
more head.
Jesus Christ. We had a perfect outro. That's like Danny being like, oh, wait, right in the middle of it. Miss Danny.
Go, Danny.
Bye.